Alright, man, let's play some Anila. What day? What fucking day is it? Is it? Is it Monday? It's Monday, right? I think it's Monday. I actually don't fucking know. It is. It's Monday. Nice. We get there. We get there.
The more you practice, the better you'll be. Why not hit up the arcade or training modes?
Alright, let's grab this guy. Put him over here. Let's grab... Not that guy. Let's kill that guy. Kill that guy with hammers. Let's grab this guy. There we go. That's right. And put him over here. Bee boo bee boo bee. Put that there. Do that. And then we're good to fucking go, man. Then we're just good to fucking go. What's going on, Fox? How you doing? Bum, bum, bum. Let me pull up. What the fuck did they change about this lady again?
You've got gifts waiting.
Do 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 do. All of the different Anila buffs that they're rocking. This is zoomed out more than normal. What the hell? Why is it on 70%? Oh my, yeah, it really was a lot, huh? This is her auto combo, yeah? They made her auto combo a little bigger. It's curious. We sheepen? We sheepen. I am the Viper. That's good. That's good. Double. I wonder why this is the second hit of auto combo hits higher up. There was a lot of, like, weirdness with corner combos of the Anila if they're a little too high, but I didn't think it was with the second hit of auto combo. Anyway, let's take a look here. I am curious. Do Anila. We'll grab Kinga Shennen, which I think is the name of her. Yeah, there you go. That is indeed the name of her theme. Do. Yule theme, but a little less goofy. Anila. And I guess we fight Vikala because she's the only other general here. Otherwise, I don't really know who Anila's got like a connection to in the lore, you know? I think it's no one. I think Anila's all we got, or Vikala is all we got, man. Leo Cup Champions meeting still live, or now live. Fuck, I still haven't made a nice nature. I still gotta do that, man. That's a good... Oh, fuck. I just got that notification. I forgore, man. I fucking forgore. That's a problem. Okay. Hasn't Vikala suffered enough? Sometimes it's just never enough. Make sure to log in sometime before reset tomorrow. Yeah. No, I got it. Surely I got it. Surely I won't forget. I'll make a nice nature. At least I don't think I need the nice nature for round 1, you know, but I'll at least like make one so I can register her, and then I'll register and then I'll go, and then I'll just work on making some nice nature. I mean, it's not even making horses for Virgo before Alharu is probably a bit of a fool's errand anyway. So it's no problem. But yeah, so this Anila lady, man, they buffed her, and honestly, some of those buffs have been used in ways that I did not expect. So I'm curious. I want to play her for maybe like just today. Just like try her out, see how she feels, see how different the buffs make her feel. Because I've always been Anila's strongest soldier, man. I've always been Anila's biggest up player. And now even the people I think who are calling her like bottom 1 and shit like that are saying this character is at least decent now. So I wonder what that's gonna make me feel about her. But it's insane. Anila up play was mid tier. It was, yeah. I mean, people thought she was bottom 2 type shit, which has and always will be just a fucking ridiculous take to me. But oh well. Oh, streamer, hello, Dill. How you doing? I still don't know what this does exactly. Like the double attack is the second hit of auto combo, so hers hits a little higher up now. Like I'm not sure if this is like if were there weird situations where some shit like that wouldn't connect or something, like if they were high up enough. Maybe it's a consistency buff, whatever. Far H being -9 instead of -12 is just nice, right? Because that this shit is so like this shit being minus 12 is crazy. This is like almost like, if Seox, like, blocks this shit, he gets a Eureka punish, you know what I mean, at -12. So this being -9, making it basically, like, not just punishable on block at many ranges by, like, a U skill or something is certainly quite nice for her. Cheap, indeed, yes. 2H initial hurt box expanded upward. I haven't seen what this, or I don't think I've seen what this looks like. I don't think that's the initial, is that the initial hurt box? Or hit, did it say hurt box or hitbox? Hitbox, initial vertical hitbox. I guess this part hits higher up. I mean, that's really nice for her. I mean, again, Anila has always had a really nice 2H, so the fact that there's less difference between it early on and at full extension now is definitely nice. Yeah, this got slower, which is weird. She can't do this anymore, right? Oh, ooh, not even on counter hits? Damn. Yeah. But even, you know, on regular hits, 16 is the magic number to combo off of a far L. So it was 15, now it's 19, so that's not a thing. But they did buff it to make it a combo starter. Apparently she missed cross-ups before, like, what? I mean, this will not help with that, right? I imagine they mean, when they say initial vertical hitbox, I imagine they mean, like, that part at the end over there, like, reaching higher up, but maybe. But yeah, the follow-up is faster and a combo launcher now, yeah? Hit stun increased, combo limit value increased, recovery reduce. Oh no, that's recovery reduces on her fireball, right? So I know she can do shit like this now, right? And you can actually combo off of this, I think. Oh, I said, what the hell? Why is that there? Okay. Little grand blue thing was popping up. Yeah. So that's, I wonder, because like the main thing is, I guess, that it saves your cooldown for later. Because you can still do something like that, right? You can still do this. And then you do that. And then, I guess this maybe lets you get raw SSBA a little easier on her shit. Because you can save the sheep since you don't need to do it as the launcher. I wonder how, like, this meaningfully changes her combo routes. Like, is it like, I could do some shit like that now into super that I couldn't do before? Or, I'm not sure. Maybe I can do the other one there. Like the launch them. Can I get that off close H? Actually, that's interesting. Because like having an alternative launcher here is nice, but I'm just trying to figure out like why exactly. That probably, right? I can do, okay, so because I don't need to launch with the sheep, I can do some shit like that. I don't know if that's like, I'm sure there's something slightly better to do there, but I mean, that, like, being able to save that for later to get the raw super is interesting. And you can get Fireball back in time? Oh, can she? That's also interesting. I guess this does waste a lot of time, doesn't it? I could see how that, I wonder why I would want it back in time. Maybe, does it open up, like, a safe jump route or something? Like, it looks like I could probably do that. I just wonder why I care. Like, Fireball is not necessarily, like, it's mostly good when they're grounded like this, right? But I mean, okay, because, like, before, what would you do if you wanted to, like, end in super with Anila off, like, a normal combo? You would do some shit like this, and then you would go into super, and that's 5790 before the super, and the super is not raw. Versus now, if you did some shit like 1-2 this. Yeah, I mean, 5810 and the super is raw, so I mean, it's just more damage, right? Not, again, I'm sure there's a slightly better improvement there too. But even just that on its own merits makes that a lot more damage, right? You can't get close H here, can you? No, you can't. Okay. So it is just a close M thing. That's still nice, though. I mean, I wonder if this meaningfully changes her counter hit close H conversion as well. That one, I mean, because normally I feel like you just, I mean, you just did like this or some shit, right? Or the heavy one maybe to get a better conversion. So I'm not sure if this is gonna matter really. I'm not sure, but I have to imagine that it does matter somehow. I don't know. It's still, it's nice that her, like, you know, this in this department, and you know, already had a grounded combo extender, so her damage here was not like miserable, right? It's nice for it to be even better, certainly. Is that too high? Is that going to be janky? Yeah, there's still that with Anila, obviously. There's still some verticality jank that can happen, but hey, the fact that they're too high, yeah, it's nice. I guess it's usually hard to get that situation outside of 66H prior. Her fireball is just faster now, which is awesome. This is an unrollable fireball that's relatively quick. I don't know how this compares to like a Siegfried EX or something like that. Because Siegfried is like another, you know, I mean, to be fair, Siegfried is also meant to be used more as a pressure tool these days. Like, it just straight up is not going to cover the same amount of distance as Anila, so I guess this is probably not the best comparison. Oh, my game's dying, by the way. But I don't know how long the total animation on Siegfried Fireball actually is. 48! I mean, so it's faster than Sieg Fireball. Actually, something I never thought about before. Is Sandy Earth Fireball a longer recovery than his other ones? Because like, the other ones should be somewhere in the neighborhood of 45, 46. Yeah. Is the Earth Fireball longer? Yes. Okay. Yeah. As you would, like, normally these non-rollable fireballs will pay that tax, right? So Anila being 47 like this is special, right? I don't know if there's another fireball that cannot be rolled that is quicker than this one. Siegfried's is comparable, but it's not. It just doesn't go as far as Anila's, right? Siegfried's is not a full screen fireball like that. So this makes this pretty damn good now. Yeah, overall it's the same, sure. Ella Flock to the Future travel speed increased, so she can always do this, right? Used to be that she wouldn't have a good conversion off of her far L at max range. Looks like the light Flock to the Future will always work now. Similar thing at max range far H as well. Like this. Ooh. Oh, was it? Maybe it was far M? One of these two didn't link before. Yeah, far M. Far M into that? Yeah, right? So she can always convert into that at least. It's something, right? It still would be nicer. Abel? Abel's is not a full screen fireball. His normal fireball is 45. That's good. It's rollable. It still would be nicer if this was H-Sheep that got this buff, because, like, you know, one of the big things, like, I want to be able to, like, Grand Blue Zone you from over here, get my, like, max range poke, and then do this. Kind of like what they did with Vera. So that's a little unfortunate for her, but oh well, right? Yeah, I could not be able to do that, because obviously the H version gets you the wall bounce, and then you get the bombo from there, right? It's like, we fuck with that. It's still this, it's nice that she has something that she can always do now. And this one is also notably, I believe, hold on, let me not speak too quickly. Is this safe? Yes, yeah. So I mean, the nice part about this is it is a safe on block hit confirm. The heavy one, of course, is not, right? So, there's an argument that this is nicer in the mid-screen, since they kind of, like, in the mid-screen, it kind of accomplishes the exact same thing, right? Like, the heavy one just gets you more screen space, certainly, but also, I mean, arguably you get worse advantage after that, right? You're further away. So this one being, like, a safe on block hit confirm, you can just throw out whenever after your lights, it's pretty nice. It's arguably better in the mid-screen. A little bit more damage for a lot more safety and better Oki. Yeah. The medium one is a lot faster too, right? Which is interesting because this is Anila's kind of turn-stealing guy, right? So now for her, if she just like does this into that, your window to react has gotten significantly smaller, especially considering that, you know, this is even harder to tell apart because there's another move that looks just like this that'll actually... Does it... Oh, it might not frame... Is it frame trap? Like, say I have Sandy... You know, Sandy wants to mash his... I don't know, man, his close L when I'm in his face like this. That's a true block string, huh? Yeah. Okay, so there's no, like... Oh, no, it does off of far M. Okay, yeah. I don't think... Did she get anything off counter hit this? Yes, she does, yeah. This is nice, right? Because, like, you get the... you can frame trap with this. Or you can do this, which, I mean, that just beat him outright, which is funny. But, like, the point is, you know, this might lose to the match, but also if they don't, you're plus. So, 26 is a little bit more confusing than you even might think it is, because it looks exactly like the startup of another move, basically, that you don't want to fuck with. So that's very, very nice for her to have. The and beyond is her hopping off the little guy, right? I guess that's quicker now. So this used to be like the anti-mash, right? Or what you spot dodge is what you would normally do against these, actually, right? That was kind of the thing. Nice to see my favorite Sonic R streamer playing Sonic R. Excuse me. The fuck did you say to me? Like you would spot dodge these, to my understanding, and I mean, for what it's worth, that one is still nicer into spot dodge because of the fact that Anila is like barely minus here. I wonder off like a far H. Yeah, off of far H, I'm actually plus on that. Right, so far H might be an even better situation here. Because normally what you would do is you would spot... Oh, never mind, no, you don't spot dodge that. I'm a liar. I thought you did. Well, maybe off far M? I could have sworn spot dodge beat this occasionally. I guess my ass was wrong. I forgot my Anila counterplay. Do not spot dodge this shit. Yeah. So true. Yeah, so I guess you do have to mash. Obviously you can DP, but you do have to mash on it. And now she's got a pretty interesting, like, it's even faster. So the reaction check is harder, and there's a pretty nasty frame trap there. It's pretty rewarding for her either way, right? Like if let's have him not evade. I lied. You can't roll this either, right? Like, it's not rollable. It don't work like that. I'm quite certain, anyway. Yeah, like if I set his ass, yeah, you just can't roll it. It hits too low down. So you know, if he be matching, right? This frame traps him into a full combo, which is very nice. I only get, yeah, I get close M off that. That's fine. But yeah, this frame traps him into full combo. Ooh, you don't get that off close M, huh? You have to go full auto combo on his ass. So true. But yeah, that frame traps him. And if he doesn't mash, or if he doesn't react, right, then this is plus. Right, plus in a nice little... does this leave you... No, not in 2M range. Far M range? Interesting. Far L range? No, not quite. Or far L is pretty big. Though if they hit any button and you 2M, then you're chilling, right? The only way to beat 2M here is to just not do anything. Okay, so that, I mean, that's... This is nasty for sure. This being significantly, like, 4 frames is a big deal when we're talking about reactable, and 26 is even less reactable than it seems because of the fact that another thing looks just like it, right? This is the funny move, is fucking over the fence right here. This shit is a goddamn, this is like some sort of fantasy move now. It looks like a mod. Like, she just hops so far so fast, like they're sliding her PNG across the screen like Garo, man. And this actually has some use in some kind of combo or something, right? I could have sworn. Like, she does some shit like... I forget now. I mean, it doesn't have to be counter hit. I'm just, you know... So you do some shit like this. Or maybe that just lets you chase him down. I remember some, like, weird freaky shit. Seeing some weird freaky shit involving... Oh, wait, no, was it this? Yeah, it was that guy as a combo extender, which is pretty fucked up. We'll talk about that in a second, too. But I thought there was also something to do with... I mean, I guess you get safe jumps off of this now, which is great, right? Does holding the guard button work here, by the way? That is something I'm a little curious about. If I go 1, 2, 3... I mean, even? What? Hold up. Huh? Doesn't seem right. What? No, I think you might be smoking on that good crack, Mr. Frame Meter, sir. Okay, looks up. I guess that was because I blocked them like those. So yeah, guard button does not seem to affect your landing recovery on this. It's like a canned animation, not a jump, right? Whereas normally, you know, the jump is minus like 40, or normal jump arc is 46. If I hold the guard button, you see on the frame meter down there, it's 45. This is 30 total frames. If I hold the frame meter, it's still 30. Yeah, there's nothing affects that. Still, -6 is a nice, that's like good safe jump timing. So you can do that. And then it also, oh yeah, this also lets her do this shit now, right? Yeah, oh, baby boy. That is that good shit, yeah. I mean, the ability to side swap on counter hit, brave counter, they are just committing to that, I guess. A break is now applied if Anila jumps over her foe. Yeah. So it makes it easier to cross up with this bullshit, too. And, yeah. Amazing. And then this one, this is also super interesting, right? Because not only does this do more damage, just straight up a 400 damage increase, right? Startup Reduced makes this really good in 2 different ways, right? Not only does it work for combos like you just saw right there, but also this is a real-ass throwbait now, man. Is it also a cross-up if it's non-counter hits BC? Oh, shit. Wait, because she's kind of fast enough to do that. Let me have him just do that. Thing is, I'm plus 21. I don't know if that's, like, I don't know if it's real is the thing. I feel like I'm plus 21. Is it, how many frames till I'm actionable in this shit? 26. Yeah, I don't think it's real. Seems like a reaction check. Yeah. Because it's 26, and then the JU will hit them on frame 7, it looks like? Sure. Yeah, that's 6 startup frames. Oh no, it's hitting them on like, oh no, it's hitting them on like frame 13. Yeah. So no. So that's 30. Yeah, they have enough time to 2H you there for sure. Not even just DPU 2H you. That would be pretty ridiculous if you could like get a real cross up on non-counter hit Brave counter though. It's a good thing that you can't. That'd be very, very stupid. But yeah, not only is the 2-2U like a real combo tool now, it's also a real throw bait. 22 frames that's fast, man. That's really fast. Like that is going to catch your 2Ls pretty commonly, right? Like for reference, Megs is 25. Uno's I think is 18. 18, I think, because Uno's is like 14 plus the 4 pre-jump frames, right? Yeah, 14 plus the 4 frames where you have to jump. So like, Uno's is really, really fucking fast, right? That'll get you like every single time. But like, Megs catches people quite often, and that shit is 3 frames slower than this one, right? Sora's, I think, has the exact same speed on his. You Rock Smash is 22, right? That shit, like, that is going to unironically get you for real now. I used to always say that Anila had a throw bait, but it really only worked if you teched with the throw button because of the fact that it was 27 frames, and most 2Ls, all 2Ls, are about 18 frames total, right? Maybe not all 2Ls. Versujas might be a little slower or something like that. But yeah, 18 frames total. So, you know, for a 27 frame startup move to hit, you have to be 9 frames preemptive, which can happen. I mean, you're always preemptive when you do a throw bait, right? Like, you run up, then do your move before they do their move, so exactly for the reason that you are calling them out on it and you don't want to get hit by it. So, like, it could happen, but having to be 4 frames preemptive, that's going to happen, like, almost all the time, right? That's going to happen, like, almost all the time where you don't just get smacked out of it, basically, if you were too late. So it's a real ass throw bait, and it does more damage, and this mid-air ground bounce being increased, I think is what lets her, besides the speed increase, I think is also what lets her do, like, the funny now, right? Like, what is it? You do something like this, that, bonk, bonk, this, that, 2-2-U. Oh, it's a little funky, apparently. I have to wait a little longer. It's my bad. Oh, no, I have to do it earlier. Okay, gotcha. I did it too late last time. Yeah, and then you get that. I wonder if you get anything I wonder if you get close H there. If I got far M, I should be in proximity range for close H, which will be very interesting. It's a little finicky. It's a little finicky, apparently. Yeah, you are. Oh! Dude, that's pretty fucking good damage. Now, to be fair, right, that is a counter hit 6-6H, but like, I don't know, man. Even if I did some shit like this, like just that. Oh, it's not always. Interesting. You don't always get that, huh? I wonder what the difference maker is there. Is it that I waited too long? Close H into 2-1-4-U again? It could happen. Could happen to you. Like, say I get like a far M into this, right? Like super common bullshit. And I talk about Ryder. Let me not do 2-2-U for now, just while I'm figuring out how this works. Just so I can get more consistent timings. I got it there. Interesting. Playing over Suja 2L is like 16 frames altogether. Yeah, of course it's also faster. No, that's valid, man. That's fucking valid. You probably actually don't want to end in the heavy sheep. You might want to end in the light sheep just for the Oki, right? Unless it's gonna kill. But this is a hell of a combo, right? It is, again, there is some timing to learn here, certainly, but it's very nice for her that she just has this now. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what exactly is making this work sometimes and not others, because it is a timing thing on my part. I'm just not sure what. How much is the 6-6H starter into 2-2-U stuff ending in close H 2-1-4-U? I wonder if you can get 2-1-4-U raw, actually. That's something I am curious about. Like, can I get 2-1-4-U raw off of this shit? No. Oh, that would have been so much damage. You could probably get UDP. You could definitely get UDP raw. That might be... Let's see. So that's 8.1 versus if I did this. Not gonna do technical input for that because I'll fuck it up. It's still gonna be a little bit less though. Yeah. I mean, honestly, just doing close H into 8 sheep is almost as much. Anyway, it's 8k, which is an insane amount of damage, right? Anila, low damage character, guys. Now, to be fair, she wasn't doing that much less on this combo previously, but that is still more, certainly, right? 8k is a fuck ton. And again, just doing it even off like this guy, like off a far M, right, is, yeah, 6,400. I mean, it's a lot of damage, man. It's a lot of damage, right? Yeah, it's 75 meter, but 6,400 damage is a lot of fucking damage off of a far M. You know what I mean? But again, it's probably better to do this, so you can actually get Oki off of it. A little bit less damage, right? A little bit less like 200 less damage, but you actually get Oki afterwards too. That, I mean, that's pretty fucking crazy, man. That's pretty crazy. Sora, is funny enough, can do something like similar to this, right? But he also like needs what's it called, right? He needs like Raging Strike, Raging Chain, and 2 U skills. Now, granted, both of his are raw, so but you know, my point is when I did this combo on Sora's, I was like, you know, I know that like you have to spend a Raging Strike and a bunch of U skills and stuff like that, but like 8.9k with your back to the wall is the kind of damage that I'm going to respect basically no matter what you have to do to get it. And Anila is doing something similar without Raging Strike. Right. Now again, counter hit 668 you could argue is just as silly as Raging Strike, but my point is Anila is not supposed to be Sora's, man. Anila is not supposed to be doing this kind of damage. It's crazy. Even that 7k is really nice, man. That's like just regular hit. Like I don't think you get anything extra off counter hit close H, right? This is the one problem with her having that multi-hit close H. And it's not like Anila's 668 counter hit is like that much of a like a never before seen or heard of circumstance, right? It's wild. Drafts have old man strength? Yeah, man. And then the Fury of the Ram vertical hitbox in the first 2 frames expanded upwards. This is great. This makes it cinematic more often. This is something that happened a lot with Anila, is that her SSBA like almost never got full cinematic. I'm pretty pumped for that too. Yeah, that still happens, unfortunately. I am curious what, like, does her max go up, or is it just kind of these, like, everyday conversions, you know? Because, I mean, she was, I don't think, doing stuff like this off of, like, a close M before, you know what I mean? Being able to get the better, yeah. Like, I don't think she was doing 9k off a close M previously. I mean, dude, wait a second. How much is she just doing with, like, SBA? Her SBA hits pretty decently hard. I can do more than that, too, actually, because I can fit in more hits before that close H. I don't think I can do 3. Can I do 3 before the Raging Strike, or is that... No, that's going to be too much. We can do 2. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. 1, 2. This. Close H. Oh, I old habits die hard. I spent the sheep cooldown. 1, 2, 3, 4. That. 1, 2. This. 1. That hurts. Delay it a little bit into the SSBA. Yeah. Oh, shit. I was going to do SBA. Anyway, what is that? This is going to break 9k, I think, right? Yeah, dude. That's like, that's a regular, that's a close M, man. It's not like it's not like, oh my god, insanely unrealistic starter or anything like that. I keep forgetting which super I want to do at the end. Somebody help me, man. Save me from myself. Save me from my old broken brain. 1, 2, that. Close H. Is this gonna work? No. Does that just not work into SBA, maybe? That is interesting, actually. What if I waited a little bit longer? No. Hold on, I might have to wait a lot longer. Bonk, 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 bonk. Like, on this catch right here. Oh, no, he's still going over me. It is a little bit... I mean, there's where you see those SSBA buffs are helpful, right? It's catching him much better than SBA is, but... I think this can still work off SBA. You just have to... Can you get a close M or close H before the SSBA there? Oh, you might be right, actually. Okay. Oh, I can, probably. Oh, that would stabilize it, too. Yeah, normally if you can get a raw super, it's more damage to not, if you can fit a close H. If it's close M, then we shouldn't, but... Bonk. 1, 2, this. Yeah, there you go. That will stabilize it. Dude! 8,400 damage? Maybe you delay close H? I think actually we can, yeah, we just do another close H. That'll be, I'll show you right now, for example. That should be more damage on the SSBA ender too. 1, 2, bonk. Sha! Very slightly, right? Yeah, I think it's gonna be 9130 versus 9110. But this one is a little bit more damage and significantly more consistent, right? Yeah. Dude, Anila's hitting 8.4k on a close ep. That's like average damage. That's fully like it's a little bit better. No, yeah, something in the neighborhood of like low 8k maybe. It's like maybe like 5% better than average or something like that. Right? That's awesome. I mean, I say average damage. It's probably a little bit higher than that actually. Like I'm trying to think of top 40 for sure. I think it's like top like 15 or something. Like I'm pretty sure that's like I say average damage. I think I'm actually downplaying this. The more I think about it, I'm pretty sure that's what Ladiva does, unironically. Right? I'm like, what? Like, Ladiva's optimal into SBA is, like, barely more than this off a close M. Now, where Anila's gonna lag behind is on her bigger hits, outside of, like, you know, like, for sure. But, in the corner in particular. But I'm pretty sure this is, like, the damage Ladiva does. Let me double check here. Oh, shit, I fucked it up. That 6-6H always pisses me off because you want to do it early enough that you get the height, but you also don't want to. You don't want to hit the button too excitedly and get close H instead. I hate having to do a dash move in the middle of a combo. I've never been good at that shit. And I'm a washed Ladiva player, so I can't do her optimal anymore. Ah, close H. You do close H into super there, dude. I think she's doing more damage than Ladiva. I'm not gonna fuck with you. I think it's actually more than Ladiva. Looking at that. Yeah, dude, that's more damage. Ladiva's hitting 8280. I actually think, yeah. I think I was kind of underplaying how hard Anila is hitting in this circumstance. I don't know if you consider Ladiva a low damage character, but Anila is literally outdoing her with SBA and SBA. Compared, like if we're just going on like a cash out, like our optimal on that might not even be the Anila optimal. That is the Ladiva optimal though. So like, yeah, I think I was actually downplaying a little bit how impressive it is. It's because she has this grounded extender, right? I think I was downplaying a little bit how impressive this damage that Anila's doing is. Right? Oh, that can still be fucked. Okay. Man, it was what, 8380? Like, don't get it twisted, man. Anila fucking hurts. That is a little bit strange. That is a little bit strange. Ow. The combo is certainly a little finicky. Maybe I just have to do the close. Maybe if I just do everything as soon as I can, but I just do the close H earlier, do I save myself? It'd be nice to figure out if that consistency exists. Yeah, maybe not for SBA or SSBA, but yeah, just do everything as fast as possible. Yeah, I mean, dude, she's literally out-damaging Ladiva by 100 there. I need the status quo back, buff everyone to the point that Anila is back near the bottom. So true. But yeah, like, that's damage, man. No, of course, where Anila's gonna run into problems. Oh, you also said this 5U sends super far, right? Oopsie. It also builds her a lot of meter, right? Which is very nice. As her, what, that actually was... Whoa. Oh, can you follow this up with what's his face? Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, like, if she wakes up and 2 H's, am I dead? DP is DP, you know, pussy is pussy. But, like, if I do... No, yeah. Dude. I assume, like, if I assume, like, a DP kills me, though, right? Like, if I just grab Catalina and have her, like, wake up UDP. If it doesn't, if this is a fucking safe jump somehow, then this is pretty crazy to get off auto combo, right? This is pretty crazy to get off auto combo. Is Emerald Sword, I think, is her DP, right? Oh, it's on, I wanted to do it on wake up, not on block. Or it's on hits, probably, because she's going to do, like, an air tech. I'm pretty sure. I think so, right? Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah, okay. So it's not a safe jump. Again, that'll be pretty insane. Right? That'd be pretty insane. But it is still nice that, like, it has to be a DP to kill in that circumstance, right? And regardless, it's just really good corner carry off nothing, right? Now, I say corner carry. I guess the one thing I would be curious about, this is definitely going to die to DP. No, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to follow the sheep all the way down. Yeah. I'm trying to think about what the best way to chase someone with this is. 66H? It's an interesting idea. 66H is 40 frames total, though, so I don't think so. Delayed 66H? Delayed. You need to do that shit as fast as possible, and it's still not good enough. And you're just not there, basically, is why that works. Right? Like, what I'm talking about is, if we didn't do this, we're just, like, not in range, I don't think. Yeah, we're minus 17. So I don't think that's that good. Because you're just punishable when they wake up. Yeah, it's interesting. I think this is probably best done when you sheep rides? I guess it's probably best done when you just need space. Because yeah, nothing she has, like the fastest thing that she has, her fastest, I mean this? Nah, wait, no. The fastest thing she has is the hop, right? And it's just not quite fast enough. It's fast enough that they have to DP to kill you, which is nice. If you're fighting a character without a meterless DP, you can certainly bully them with this, right? Like if they don't have 50 and you're beating their ass, you can just do this, that, JH, and they're cooked. You could probably even delay it a little bit more than that, honestly. And get that into a combo or something. So like that is pretty nasty. On patch day, my friend would IRL Pog every time he used hop. It's a very silly move now. I understand why she goes wee. But yeah, I wonder. So is her like quote unquote optimal combo? Is that different at all now? Because like the optimal always was starting off of this anyway, right? Which I can't imagine this changes anything about that. Maybe though. Honestly, maybe it's that 2-2-U motherfucker features in here somewhere. I forget now what it was. But it was something like this. That into raw super or something. And this was like or there was a way to make this do more. I remember this would like barely clear 10k. Yeah, it was like 10.2 or something like that, but I forget what I actually did with it. But I can't imagine it's that different these days with the inclusion of the 5U. Because it just takes up so much combo limit, right? Yeah. There's no way. There's simply no way. Dude, I fucking forgore. I wonder if this could ever be a regular ass combo ender for her. I am curious. Like if I just do some other shit, can I just like, can you ever just go like use this ship mid combo? Probably, right? Like if I don't use the sheep right there and I instead like launch them and then sheep right here. Oh no, not quite, huh? That's sad. Yeah, not quite. In Leo, there's less debuffers than I'm expecting from my runs. Interesting. I feel like I'm relatively... I died like a double, like, you know, Nice Nature Mayano lobby or something like that, but I feel like I'm relatively calm for it otherwise. Yeah, I'm not sure how it changes her, like, big cash-out hits in the corner. But, I mean, again, this is different, certainly. The big cash-out hit in the mid-screen is very different, now that we can do shit like that. Sha! Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's play some Anila, man. Let's play some Anila. I am very curious. I am very curious to see how different certain things feel. So what am I going to be doing meaningfully differently? Probably. I'm using this more, most likely. Using this a little bit more, probably. Definitely using that in the mid screen and in the corner a lot more. Off auto combo if I want to save meter, if I want to build meter. I'm using this like all the fucking time now, I think. I love this as a throw bait. This too, for, again, those safe jumps in the mid-screen. Yeah.
This person is incredibly
I think so.
smart and attractive.
Yo, Lost. Thanks for the tier 1, man. 4 months? Anila the goats? Well, sheep, technically, but you got it, though. But you got your heart's in the right place. Sandalphon. 5U is so much better as combo filler now? I mean, yeah. I like the idea that, like, how far it launches in a lot of matchups where you want some space as Anila. I could really see that being very good. Oh, the medium 214M as well. This guy rules now. Oh, my bad. Fully intentional, obviously. Got his ass. Pranked. Oh my god, this Sandalphon wants me dead. And he might get his wish. No escaping wind for you. Uh-oh, that isn't combo. Uh-oh, that isn't combo. That's crazy. Okay. The Sandalphon wants to kill me, and that's valid. Good luck with Anila, thank you. 5UU, 2M, 214H feels so nice. Excuse, like in the corner? There's the 214M buffs. Oh, he's matching. I should be doing this to kill him. Oh, the last cheap, they gave him diabetes. Oh my god. The Sandy has not an ounce of fear inside him. He just spends the whole match in wind and tries to kill me. Face your reckoning. Yeah. You can get 2M instead of close M in the corner there after you do the guy. Oh, her 2U doesn't work like that. I saw Sandalphon on screen. I forgot that I'm not the one playing him. Oh, shit. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Shaw! Got his ass? Should have done the Raging Strikes in the opposite order, but it's fine. The heart yearns for Sandalphon gameplay. You can get 2M, yes. Is that better than close M? Is it more damage? I thought the only good element was fire. Propaganda spread by fireheads who don't want you to thrive in your other elements. Wait, so you're telling me I can do 1, 2, 3, bonk, 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 this, 2M. Interesting. That might,
Don't act rashly.
2M is 9. Why would I do close M? Is there some height-based purposes for this? Wind is still good if you want to live fast, leave a pretty corpse, etc. 2M just feels worse, no? Oh god, hello Sandy. Did I get a one and done, by the way? I did, right? Or maybe it was just that fast. Oh, hello Sandy. You did by this very fellow? Yeah. Okay, I don't... you know what? Valid, big guy. We can move on to the next game at your leisure. Sometimes people just don't want to play the video game, it's fine. Verona 2M is just better for consistency / easier to confirm. It's slower than... actually, is there close M7? It might be. Bonk. Let's make him sit through the cutscene. Just for a little bit of spite. You think he thinks that was hype, or is he just... He's just not here for any of that? But will he dip? I guess that is why he's called the Dipster, huh? Does he do be dipping? He do be dipping. Yeah, I guess 2M is better for, like, some height concerns, potentially. Since you can risk launching people too high with this shit. What is he dipping in? No, he's dipping out. I don't think you understand. Bro's fucking out of here. It is going to be a little bit less damage, though. Ranch? That too. I wonder if it's less... Ooh, that might actually be more damage to go 2M Raging Strike and then close HH at the end. And more consistency? What the hell? Hello, Echo. Dragalia for Graham Blues. My newly buffed H-Sheep is going to do wonders here. Surly. Surly? Yeah, surly. Gonna be big and surly and angry and mean here. Most certainly. Dude, I'm fucking hungry, man. I just ate. Okay, I didn't just eat. I ate like 6 hours ago, but I just ate. I'm just a big fat-ass little guy, apparently. You're mine! Oh, preemptive Brave counter. That's my bad. Hawk 2-0, by the way. Bro does not respect me. Oh, you shield works pretty well there. That's pretty true. That's true. Oh, doesn't wall bounce from there? Stop jumping out of the corner! Oh my god, I guess I got it. My bad. He did it literally every single time, and I expected it 0 times. I unironically eat 1 meal a day. Is it 2,000 calories? Or are you killing yourself? Slowly. Either or is valid, I guess. Alright, JU would be my guy there. Oh no! I thought he was gonna keep doing hot girl shit. He decided to actually be patient. I was not expecting this. Why is he taking my throw and doing his Aegis setup? I can do that too. You're not the only one who does hot girl shit around here. Oh, yes you are. I lied. I'm ass, as it turns out. Diabetes cheat. Did not avail me. But we're still fine. I mean, 2K calories is a very average estimate, to be fair. I mean, true, if you're like real tiny, you could certainly get away with less. But it's an average estimate in that, you know, some people need more, actually. That recovers so fast. What? It's crazy that that shit recovered in time there. Apparently. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Stop. Jumping out of the corner. Oh, that's not plus enough to do that. Gotcha. My bad. My sheep! My diamond sword. Yep. 2M after that when we use it from far away, since the hit's a little fucked up. The amount you need varies wildly from person to person. Lifestyle. The 2K metric is so generalized it's kind of worthless from my understanding. I don't think so, no. I think it's like, yes, it's probably not accurate for anyone, but it's like, it's a ballpark, you know what I mean? If you are roughly average human sized, the odds are you need something like close-ish to that. At the very least, you probably don't need significantly less than that unless you are significantly smaller than the average person. Calorie requirements can go really high, to my understanding, if you're like very active and large and something like that. But I'm pretty sure like almost no one is going to, like, you know, someone might actually need like 7,000 calories a day or something like that if they're running ultra marathons and they're 6'5", 300 pounds. But I don't think that anyone is like chilling on 1,000 calories a day. You know what I mean? Like, I think the flexibility goes much more in the upward direction than the downward direction. And you're around 29 a day. I believe. My point is, if you're eating fewer than 2K, that's much more likely to be problematic, I think. Now, if it's like 1,900 or 1,800, that's probably basically the fucking exact same, right? But you see what I mean? Like, some people might need 3,500, but no one needs 500. You can add 1,500 through changing your lifestyle, but it's very unlikely that you can get away with like removing 1,500 from that estimate. I think it's you know, there's a fine line between understanding that heuristics are heuristics and, you know, not like living your life by them as if they're gospel. But then, you know, that's correct. But you can also very quickly throw out heuristics because they're not accurate in every situation, and then you get charged with the mental overhead of having to perfectly process everything in every situation, right? There's a middle ground there of like, this is a heuristic, but I'll still, you know, I'll use it as a heuristic. I'll use it as a shortcut, you know? Do. Because, like, turns out your whole fucking life operates on heuristics. And if you start, Brick is a centrist, sad, SMH. Did he quit? No, I don't think, I mean, Hecko, he's in the chat right now, probably. It is weird that he one and done me. What did you do to me, Hecko? So much fat fingering RS instead of 2H, GG's? Wait, was that 2-0? Or did you RS one and done my? I have no concept of time. Maybe that might have been. I didn't? Oh shit. Never mind. I just don't know what's happening. I'm talking about calories. Okay, it was 2-0. Oh, my bad. I thought that was the first game. Anila's just winning. Anila, my bad. That's on me. Anila's so broken. I just, you know, she's winning 2 games in the time it would normally take to win 1. It lagged at the end. Oh, he's just French. It's a reasonable disability. I just got confused. No, that's just. Again, being French is a valid disability. We don't discriminate that much. Ow. Whoa, damn. Oh, God. I thought I was still crouching. God damn it. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I'm alive. Ah, I'm not alive. French lag moment? Yeah. I'm not alive. Do. Okay, this Anila, or Anila, I'm the Anila. This Charlotta is being hella aggressive with it. Let's see if we can't slow them down.
Get
A
grabbed.
touch. A tad. A wee bit. Bonk. Bonk. Very surprised there was no DP to be had there. I'm not gonna lie to you, big guy. Oh, that pushed me so far back. What the hell? Oh, yeah. I did not expect that to send me so far away that my goddamn far H whiffed after. Uh-oh, my bad. The Anila, the Charlotta, to my chagrin, has actually slowed down in a way that makes my life a little bit more difficult. Yeah. I'm surprised. The Charlotta crazy? They played a lot less crazy in the second round immediately, and it really freaks me out. I was expecting them to just, like, keep doing, like, hot girl shit and just kill themselves, and they really slowed down, and I was not ready for that. Now they might just go back to being crazy again. Who knows? Oopsie. Oh, God. It's fine. It was all a bait. Okay. Oh, that doesn't... Yeah, that's, you know, that's where those buffs would be nice. That shit don't work, man. Oh. Also, yo, Silverwing, thank you for the follow. Much appreciado for the empty. They're literally just doing empty jump throw, too. I guess I should be more aware of that. I don't think they've done a jump button yet. Because to be fair, it's because I've been preemptively brave countering it every time. And dying as a result. What? I'm plus! What did I do? Oh, was I not in close? You're in close M range after that, I thought. Was I not? What? Does her parry not do anything if it's cross up? Is it even worse? If it parries a cross up button, it doesn't do anything? Why doesn't it work, man? Why couldn't they give her a move that did something? Bonk, bonk. Got her ass. Oh! I apparently have to stop brave counter. Literally has not worked once for my dumbass. How she like perfectly out of reach of everything I want to do. So unfortunate. Yup. Some Anila shit. Not quite what I was looking for, but still worked in a manner of speaking. Sure. She does like doing that from reach. She does like doing that immediately afterwards too. I tried to brave counter that. No. Ooh, I should have been dead. Way I fucked that shit up. Diabetes Sheep is the fucking homie, man. He's the GOAT. Okay. Exclamation mark Belial? So true, bestie. I agree. I am stuck in Belial's pressure. And it does make me melancholic. This copy pasta is so relatable. Shout out to the guy who wrote it. Oh! What is my air there? Probably JM? If I had to guess. That is, the pushback on that shit is crazy. I guess it's probably lesser in the corner since I can't go back as far. Ow. Okay. Anila conversions, we fuck with those. I don't know why that is freaky sometimes. And why it is normal other times. Yeah, that's a throw bait now, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Don't talk to me. This is safe jump, though. Which I do fuck with heavily. I'm -8 there, but I don't think there's anything Charlotta can do about it. Mafuba! Nice. JM, yeah. I really fuck with this, this whole button into 214L or 214M thing. I feel like it's serving me exceedingly well. Yep. And I also like this, the fact that far L does get you that Oki in the mid screen. I am seeing the value in that, certainly. This, that, Seifu, Jumpu. I mean, this feels pretty fucked up, no? Like, is she not getting kind of just trapped in the corner forever? Good buttons and good pressure specials? Who allowed this? Who allowed this, man? Why is my only complaint so far is why does this combo feel so finicky? What am I doing? Is it different if I get like a close M first? Like, is that gonna make the combo weirder? Yeah. Oh, I probably always close H. They're a little bit lower to the ground. Well, GG didn't think I ever consider. Don't think I ever run into you considering I'm in the UK on a VPN. Oh, how curious. Well, your VPN hoed you, I'm sorry. But good games regardless.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Yeah, I don't know how to make that combo not just drop. I say randomly, but I'm sure it's based on... I'm sure it's based on timing. I just don't know what the timing is. Like, maybe I have to do something else earlier in the combo. Like, I have to do something else earlier in the combo later, or I have to do something later in the combo earlier, or, you know, any other combination of those words. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, far H after that. Far H after that. I mean, it'll be an 8. It'll lose to 7 frame mediums, I guess, there, but. Oh boy, that's Sora's. RH is quite the warrior. I'll lose to jump too. I mean, far M, I guess, becomes like a 7 framer there, so it's basically completely chilling. Should be fine, regardless of scenario. Yeah. I can beat his far M there, certainly. Like, is this not a pretty fucked up situation? Like, that post 214M situation is pretty fucked up. And it's just a lot easier to set that up now because it's faster. It's faster, man. It's fucking faster. It's 4 frames is a big buff to a move you're supposed to react to. You know what I mean? 26 to 30 when she already has like a little bit of a mix up there with the light versus medium one. That's a big deal. Oh, yeah, spot dodge will work there. But God forbid if I had done 214M again, you son of a bitch! Oh. Free cross-ups. Thank you, Saigemu. That's actually, if she gets you to block that shit, you're dead too. Yeah, it's not even a punish, it's just, you know, I will be a little more sad. I've seen enough. Enough perverted old man. Wait, Brick, you playing an EU? I thought you were NA. I am playing on NA. We gotta get him to spot dodge the medium one and end his life. That'll be very funny. Spot dodge the medium one into his whole life bar disappearing. I would fuck with that heavy. Let's see what Lunalu gives them. Near! At a snipe? Yeah. God forbid a man snipe, apparently. Yeah. No, jumping is valid, I guess, but I can kill you for that too. Oh, I could have done a much better combo. I'm operating on old Anila tech, man. Nier might have been dead if I had done this shit good instead of horrible. That'd be close. Nice. Actually feels pretty good. No? Pressure, like, everything feels just a little bit better on a character that was already pretty good. Pressure feels better. Mid-screen feels better. Conversions feel better. Damage feels higher. Fireball is better. Like, she just feels a little better in every way. Which is really nice on a well-rounded character. Like, already, you know, comes well-rounded out of the box. Yeah, Spot Dodge is not the man that you thought he was. He hoed you. I'm not sure if I had time to Raging Strike close H and then super again. If I did, it would have killed her. Oh, I think I might have been able to, actually, yeah. Because that super was not combo limit. What was the combo there? I started off with counter hit this guy. So what did I do? I did like that, this, that, this. Oh no, I think I did the fireball, right? I think I just got that. Yeah, I definitely could have done all of this. Yeah. 2, in fact, into that. This 214M might be silly. It's tough, man. Again, 26 frames, so it's quite 26 frames is not that hard to react to in a vacuum, obviously. But it's quite hard to react to considering the 214L looks exactly like it for the first, like, 9 frames, basically. And, the answer to the M dies to the L, and the answer to the L dies to the M. Random question, do you feel like you ever played better or worse depending on the time of day? Time of day? I would say probably not, unless, like, said time of day is, like, 4 a.m., in which case I probably would not be at my best if I had to guess. But day to day, absolutely. But time of day? No, I'd say no. Oh. Bandit's jumping out of the corner. Bandit! I should 2M after that if they block it. And if they get hit by it, honestly, from range as well. Ooh, right. I should be rolling these, yeah. Gotta remember that Vikala just simply doesn't have pressure like that. Yep. What did I say? Uh-oh. I fucked up my hit confirmed, though! That was not counter hit, yep. But yeah, rolling anything in Vikala's pressure will quickly turn her into a dead person. Unfortunately, for my daughter. I like the usage of the M fellas from range there. Speaking of late hours, it's 1:30 a.m. for me. I'm gonna head to bed. Take care. See you, man. I can't play midday. My brain doesn't turn on. Interesting. I feel like, man, I usually play, like, you know, at this time, obviously, the stream time. So maybe it's just bias, because I'm used to it, but I feel like this is when I'm the most awake. Time of day, I definitely play worse after 8 p.m. I mean, you'll be sleepier the later it gets, right? Depending on, well, I mean, depending on your sleep schedule. There's probably like a curve of like time since you just woke up, depending whenever that it is that you sleep or wake up. Like when you first wake up, you probably don't play your best. Oh my, what is this? It happens sometimes, I guess. Sometimes Vikala pulls bomb, spike ball, star. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that's fair. That is valid. Bomb again. Is this allowed? And lag switching? Well, not lag switching, just lag probably. Do. Oh, she used the unrollable. Oh, wow. I thought I would get there in time. You're dreaming, wake up, it'll all be over soon. I'm dreaming of a Vikala who only pulled... I'm dreaming of a buff to Vikala whose only items are Spike Ball, Star Bomb, and Cannonball. And what a world we live in. I hate how much that pushes me back outside of the corner, but I guess it's probably... It'd be pretty stupid if it didn't, I guess. Oh! I've been fucking caught, man. It's for you! Cannons? That didn't punish! That didn't punish! Oopsie! Your children miss you. Please wake up. This isn't your life. My daughter's right here, man. Her name's Vikala. I meant to jump. Where's my jump? Oh, no. What'd she say? Something about... Think fast, Vikala. What? Why is it only Spike... It's Spike Ball again? Spike Ball for dinner again? That's the 3rd time this week, Mom. Spike Ball again. Who is this? This is actually like a different buffed Vikala. What is... Am I crazy? Anila? I hate that. I hate how they say both of their names. Get Spike Ball, nerd? It's like her default item. I'm losing it. Oh, I have 2-2M. Well, I'm chilling. I forgot. They gave me like the world's greatest anti-zoning tool. Okay, well, the world's greatest anti-zoning tool. You gotta be careful. You still have to be careful with your tools. Back to 1. Oh! Wow! That was a quite the lag spike suddenly. Oh, the sheep. Oh, they're interrupt. How do they know? I feel like I've done the light version most times. Oh, I should have done the better one. Okay, my bad. Didn't Spike Ball again? It's for fucking lunch? Oh, I could have killed her if I'd done 2-1 for you. That's me being a silly baby. It's okay, we will kill her. My god, man. I gained shadow buffed her? For real? That's crazy. Oh, there you go, cheese. When the round's over, she got cheese. Vikala's top tier, remember she pulled up the Spike Ball? Yeah, Spike Ball is a pretty ridiculous item, no doubt about it. Why is this so laggy randomly? Oh, what? I didn't even mean to miss my... I just missed my meaty. I wasn't even trying to, like, delay anything there. I just fucked it up. Okay. Bonk, bonk. I love safe jumps. Oh, I didn't mean to whiff it. I didn't mean to make it fake. What? I could have killed them there, but I was expecting to hit her, you know? That was supposed to be 236U. Oh my, I'm actually just losing to my controller, but... I mean, my input's not... It's not my controller. There's nothing wrong with my controller. But I'm just doing everything horribly. It's fine, though. The call is still bad enough that it works. So it's Vicola and Anila? Like, Vicola I can kind of see. Anila is like... That's rage bait. Anila has got to be rage bait. For real. Good trade. And step. Oh, aggressive. You know, maybe I do fuck with that, the fact that they buffed L Flock to the Future instead. Since it gives her actual... Okay. Oh! Valid. I would want out of there too if I were you. The diabetes sheep, he got me. And step. I don't know, man. Probably shouldn't even spend this meter, but I'm already committed, sort of. Yeah! Oh, baby. I know he's bad as Persona 5 English cast direction. That's almost every name butchered. I mean, to be fair, Vicola is probably the correct way to say that. If I had to guess. Vicola is probably... I'm probably the one butchering the name. I just like saying Vicola more. Anila sounds weird, but maybe also? I don't know. Maybe that's also the right word for it. Because I think the word is supposed to have like a... I actually don't know. Are Divine Generals, it's the Chinese Zodiac? Or are their names kind of like South Asian? Like what? Which one is it? It is the Chinese Zodiac, but I'm like... I don't know what the inspiration for the names is. That's really good damage. I'm not gonna lie to you. Into a safe jump too? Like how much is that actually? Diabetes Cheap is still here. For a guy like me. He'll never abandon me. Ow. Yo! Out, Tira. Turning the gift sub into a continued sub, I'm glad. Gift sub from Suki, huh? I wonder when that was. Oh! 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 Don't let it go to waste! Okay, we're fine. Thanks, though. Much appreciated on the tier 1. I'm not a lorehead, you'd have to contact the council. No, that's fair. That's valid. Don't worry about name pronunciation too much. People know what you mean, unless, for example, you use a hard U in a name like Asuka. People will still know what you mean, right? I think name pronunciation's a little different. Like, I'm a pedantic little son of a bitch, right? So, like, I did have to learn the lesson of, like, listen, man, if someone, like, minorly misspells something or, like, pronounces something slightly incorrectly, but, like, that's not the point, and we're actually talking about something, you know, relatively meaningful, and, you still got what they mean, like, just shut the fuck up and move on. You don't have to be like, actually, me. But, you know, for names, it's a little different, because it's like... Yeah, exactly. Like, names are a little different. Like, if you're like trying and you fuck it up because it's like it's based in like a language that you don't speak or something like that, that's fair. But I think it's a little different to just be like, yeah, fuck it, just get their names wrong. Who cares? And these are fictional characters, obviously, so that's something. But the idea is more so how to pronounce this kind of name, right? Mr. Elzebub. Oh fuck. Oh, double fuck. Does 5U combo off far normals? Well, I haven't tested that, actually. I should. I'm getting fucking... Oh, baby. I'm getting fucking destroyed by Bub's far H. Could have gotten a much better conversion there. No, I say that. 214U was that is not what you do against that. I should have rolled. Should have rolled end earlier. So obvious. Bonk. Can do it from here, right? And get the combo? Yeah. 1, 2, this. That's pretty good. Only far H, I believe. Then probably counter hit far M too, yeah? Got to guess. Oh boy, you gotta like 2U SSB8 me there for the big funny. You use like a U skill or something? Oh, whiff punished. I was terrified of the possibility of Anthem. What ends up being Anil A and we all raid Cygame's office? Yeah, that would be a justified terrorist act, I think. This person loves that DP, man. What is the song also, by the way? I kind of fuck with this extremely, incredibly heavy. I didn't mean to hop off the sheep. No, I meant to stay on the sheep. Oh, 2L is too small, huh? There we go. Outplayed. Is that what he says? Oh, you can do that too? That's interesting. Probably only in the corner, but... Bonk. Give me my... I was gonna say save jump, but he has Anthem, actually. I don't want it. You know, I didn't even mean to roll there. I meant to switch to the guard button, but it saved my life. You can do that anywhere. It's very good. God damn. Keep mad, especially because I got lucky there. I was just trying to hold the guard button, and I switched from block to guard, and I accidentally got roll, and turns out... Yeah, my bad. Yes, it was actually a fully intentional roll. Or a read. Yeah, I'm just the world's greatest. That's so true. Oh, Shaw! I like when she goes, Shaw! Anila is a Silk Song fan? Fucking based? Lunalu enjoyer. I understand your plight. Well, I've never played Lunalu in Master. Getting Lunalu to Master is some difficult shit. Ow! Okay. Oh, yeah, that's valid. I just matched. Remember to always say intentional when you mess up in the right way. That's so true. Please drop this. Nah, he don't got that. Small Fish in a Small Pond is the song name. Oh, it's the Eternals music. This is the one that I didn't listen to because we were too busy when we were doing the OST tier list. I didn't really listen to this one because we were too busy just complaining about the fact that all of these cool-ass Eternals, like, I finally understood the people who are like, why did they pick Uno? I didn't mean to 2-2M there, I meant to 2-1-4M. Dude, I'm misinputting a lot. It's kind of interesting. Like, misinputting simple inputs, mind you. Oh, it works on H. That didn't convert! I'm surprised this Lancelot has not been scared off of spot dodging. Yeah, considering that's happened a couple of times now. Now he is. Whiff punished. We love aerial backdashes. Oh! Why did they pick Uno? Yeah, probably the Harvin quota. DEI ruining my video games once again. SMH. Like, here's a case where this is pretty good, just because we want Lance kind of far away from us, right? Yeah. Like, there, it kind of sending them so far away is very nice. Because it means I just get to fuck with him a little bit. Bonk. Yo, Greg! What's new on Anila, man? I've already seen some shit, and I'm very happy with it, but... Is her optimal any different? Like for... Because, okay, wait. Greg's here. I need a fount of information. Making the top 3 2H even better for some reason? Yeah. Like, I can always do this. I can't always do that. Am I crazy? Wait, what? How did I do it the first time? Thought you told me I could always do that, but I think you might be a liar. Greg! How did I do that shit the first time? Doing 2-2M combos is easier with RS than 2-1-4U for whatever reason. I imagine RS has a little bit of a higher bounce, right? Does this work, though? Like, can I go, you know, this guy, bonk, 2-2M. Oh, no, Tubby's right. It was just close H, I guess. Right, because close M makes the bounce a little too high. And it fucks me. You can always get close H out of this anyway, so I should be doing that. Tubby is always right? I don't know about all that. That's nice, though. Love that guy. Some pretty good carry. It's 2-2M into JL for potential combo follow-up too. What the hell? Ow. Am I crazy? Maybe here, close M will be better for the height? No. A little weird if you're snug in the corner, you want to take a few steps out. Oh, it's let's see. Close H? Arguably? You sure? I mean, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Plus, you don't want 2-3-6-H to do the bounces too fast. I could send a clip. Do I like guard button the close H or some shit? Is there a way to set up the timing for that, or is it manual timing? Guard button doesn't do it. I do it manually? That's tough. That's fucking tough, man. I am curious what it looks like if you don't fuck it up. This, like, how good is this actually? So to do it, when you say you do it manually, you're like delaying. There you go. You're delaying when you do.
What's the matter?
Want to do close H XXX for more height because you want the combo limit after. The point of this is to combo afterwards. You're delaying when you throw the sheep out, right? It's a timing to get the feel for it. No, I understand that, but like, is it like, are you delaying? Are you like, what is the time? Like, yeah, you get a feel for it, but you can describe it verbally, surely, right? Is it? Do you want to do the sheep earlier? Do you want to do it later? Do you want to do it 2-2M on the second bounce of 2-3-6-H? No, but you said you don't like it. Does the timing of when I do the close H and the 2-3-6-H not matter at all? I feel like it would, no? Because that'll make her bounce different on it. Catalina be bouncing different on it? You know what I mean? Or is it just fast as is it just everything as fast as I can? Maybe for 2-1-4U, RS should make it stabilize? Interesting. How's this a 25-meter corner to corner, by the way? Considering the fact that the U skill's not raw. It's like if you get the raw U skill, I guess. Like if you do some shit like this. Actually, no, the cooldown's not going to be back up in time for that, if that's how that goes, right? Yeah. RS instead of 2-1-4U. Oh, into this, that. Curious. It'd be like poke into RS starter? Yeah, I see what you mean, I see what you mean. Doesn't work when you're right back to the wall, which is interesting. Shaw! That is very odd. But I see, that is really good corner carry, yeah.
What's the matter?
You can still do it out of this. Honestly, it feels... Yeah, they both feel about as finicky to a guy like me, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's an interesting little combo. And then you can do shit like this in the corner now, right? It's like the best thing that I've figured out. Some shit like that. Oh, into close H, into super, if you want. Or, I guess that's still also a shit ton of damage into a safe jump if need be, right? You can also just do like this. Yeah, that's 5,900 into safe jump, which you're very, very happy with, certainly. Curious. Is it better to do... the 2M is going to be easier in terms of the timing, right? And then maybe I can do that? Oh no, I still have to do just the close H. Maybe I can do more than one hit afterwards, is what I'm getting at. I can mix up where... Because doing the 2M loses us the auto combo, but I can get it back later, essentially. Like that, into 1, 2. Yeah, into that. It is a little bit less damage, actually. I think? 8340, I think? I think it's almost 8380, but that is significantly more consistent. Because of the, you know, a little bit less height there. With the 2M. Okay. Honestly, for a dummy like me, I might just fuck with doing some shit like that and getting Oki off of it, like, all the time. Though, I mean, I guess, is that better than just, like... Oh, what the hell? How is that so fucked? I was gonna say, is that better than just, like, following them with 6-6-H? Which it probably isn't. I guess you get no. I guess if you're like back to the wall like this, you'll be left closer to them compared to if you 6-6H, right? If it gets you to the corner, then 6-6H is better. But like in a situation like that, you don't get nearly as good of Oki doing that compared to like whoop, beep, bop, right? Yeah, you're right in their face. And again, the best of both worlds is the fucky guy, but he is fucky for a guy like me. Pinged in Discord with the 2-2M stuff. Okay. Let me see. Oh, it works. Okay, it works right out of the corner too, I think. Well, I guess not. Actually, that's not true because I'm pushing myself out with the auto combo. Yeah. I'm trying to like delay this. I think the timing of when I 2-3-6H does matter. Yeah. Dude, that's really good. That's some wild shit that she. I mean, this is basically what Catalina does with a little bit less corner carry, right? Like a little bit more finicky. I think the damage is similar. Like if I far M, boom. A little less corner carry, but save jump setups. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't end with that. That's true. I should end with the hop instead. Because you don't even use the hop cooldown, man. Yeah? It's 2-2M. You can just hop into hop. Bouncing and moaning on it. Dude! That's really good that she gets that. That's really good that she gets that.
What's the matter?
Wow. Bouncing and shielding on it? Like, it's literally just, I mean, it's Anila basically gets a lot more off a stray hit now. She's really good for that? Yeah. This is just 5.2k with a save jump after? Like this lady, right, is gonna do some shit like this. Like it's literally more damage and better Oki. Now, of course, Cat, if she's a little closer to the wall, can like get the wall bounce straight up, but like, this is arguably better than what Catalina does, straight up. Now, again, the difference, of course, being that Catalina can do it from like also over here, and then like run up and bullshit, right? And also again, if she's a little closer to the corner, then she just gets wall bounce off it straight up, and then obviously that's going to become significantly better than what Anila is pulling, right? And everything, but still, point being, the fact that this is the comparison we're making is a pretty good sign for Anila, right? That is pretty crazy. Arguably, because basically if from literally back to the wall it's better, but if Catalina is 2 steps forward out of the wall, she's gonna do a lot more damage and get like the same basically situation afterwards. Anila is below it. I mean, her fucking corner carry basically is. The fact that Anila can be compared to Cat is amazing. Yeah, and not in a way where it's just like Catalina is just better. Even if you, it being comparable to Cat's already insane. Yeah. Even if you don't do it optimally, a basic XXX juggle into 2-2M is still sick. Yeah, even just doing this, you mean? It's still not bad, certainly. Right? And yeah, like this is not the weirdest thing in the world. It just takes, yeah, some getting used to, right? But it's not like it's the craziest, most fucked up, impossible to do combo of all time. Wow. Okay, well there's something to try and hit in the next few games. Let's keep going. Let's see what we can pull out. That and then 5U combos in the corner give her a lot more damage potential. Yeah, how does that change her optimals? Because like this is like just doing some shit like this, right? Is like, oh, I do want to talk about this for a little bit longer. I lied. Just doing some shit like this is already like way better damage than she used to just do off a close M, right? But I'm not sure, like, what do I do here? Is that better? Because like this is her damage off of like her close M was already not that bad, right? It was mostly like this situation is where things were really dire for her. And I'm not sure if it's like meaningfully gonna be that different now. You know what I mean? Since her counter hit kind of hose her anyway. Like, am I just doing the same thing, basically, like this? But I can't imagine, I mean, maybe that genuinely is more damage than what she used to do? Honestly, that shit might be. Like, just doing this, pretending that it's not even a counter hit, might be more damage than her old counter hit close H conversion, but that's more just that old one being... Is this gonna have full cinematic, by the way? Oh, there's a nice buff. I think grounded hits with 2-3-6H into 5U is optimal even on counter hit. Yeah, I mean, you know, her top end is still obviously not amazing, but because of SSBA buff like you just did, yeah. That's not, but like her just getting a random ass like straight close M or close L or something is you know, really high damage. But then it's just her close, like she gets nothing off her counter hit close H. Basically, she falls behind a lot. But like her doing like 9K or even with SBA, right? Doing like 8.4K with this is already silly. So the 2H adjustment also feels amazing. I am curious about that. I don't feel like I've felt it yet. This also is really nice. This being a real throw bait and also being an option to combo out of this shit, right? But it feels very finicky, this one. I'm not sure when I'd want to do this over this new that I've just learned. She's still doing like 10K, not gonna lie. I mean, on a counter hit close H, that is not very good, right? But it's more like 8K off a, like 8.4K off a close M. That's like no counter, no nothing. That's a regular ass standing close M is pretty wild.
Don't act rashly.
Yeah, I'm not sure when I want to do... I mean, I guess it is just going to be a bigger damage cash out, right, from this trying to kill. 2H is nice for not getting clipped by random disjointed moves now, I suppose. Is there a way to make this shit not feel like ass? Because when that works, that's real nice. I don't ever get to... Do I ever get the hop back in time to keep doing hot girl shit there? No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just the damage cash out. If I want to do as much damage as I can in the mid screen. In that case, it's probably going to be more consistent to do this as well, right? Yeah. It's literally ass if you think about it. So true, bestie. It is also a shit ton of damage off of like this, right? Like that's pretty wild. All right. Now I lied. Now let's keep playing. The character is just a lot better in every way, huh? Mid-screen cash out seems through the play with 2-2U now. Yeah, and it's like a real throw bait now, which is very interesting for a guy like her. For a fellow like her. We fuck with her having an actual throw bait. Anyone else just love Anila's sandals? I've not looked at her feet very much, believe it or not. I am now. If it delay low with an Anila 2-2U too, yeah, I mean 22 frames. A 2L is usually is 18 usually, right? So like 22 is not that far off. You don't have to be that preemptive to hit that. 27, that was a pipe dream. 22 is sword as rock smash. That shit throw baits like all the time. Not a weird question, by the way. You know, I've not really thought about her sandals, but I'll continue to use it like that until people learn to spot dodge it. I mean, even then, even when they do, it's more so. Like, that's the same thing. You can do the same thing with, like, Seox fucking Gate of Demons. If you spot dodge and he dies, it's still a good throw bait. Because the point is that you want to catch them out delay teching, right? Her meter gain is kind of funny now. I mean, 5U was always a good meter gain move, right? Like, this was... It's just nicer that you can use this more freely now because it's better in combos than it used to be, but... Having as an option is worth the risk, I agree. Yeah. Just wanting to see how much it's working. True. Maybe her sandals work like a phone? Excuse me? Look at this pause. Oh, sandals phone. I see. Yes. Get the Primarch in here now. I need to speak to the Primarch immediately. Superman Buns. Hello there. How's it going, big dog? I got a 2-2U throw bait more often, actually. That's one of the things. Oh, the 2-1-4M. I really fuck with the 2-1-4M buffs as well. Making that move faster feels a little silly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, everything she got is just kind of awesome. Bonk, bonk. Ah! Oh no! I'm dead! Don't kill me. She don't want to be killed. 2-1-4 LM being missiles is underrated buffs for her. Yeah, yeah. I really like 214L. At first, I was like, you know, why didn't they make it 214H and they sped up? But the nice part about 214L is you get Oki after it in the mid screen like this, right? So 214H would have been better for the corner, but 214L is better for the mid screen, which is where you spend most of your time. Now, obviously, it'd be better if she could do both, obviously, but at a certain point, you know, beggars cannot choose too hard. Die, by the way, low damage character. So I really fuck with 214L being a consistent conversion off everything into Oki in the mid-screen, and I really like how 214M feels in pressure, combined with that sped up 214L that just, it frame traps all the time now off anything. Oh, yeah, so spot dodge will beat L, but it'll lose to M, and match will beat M, but lose to L. And she gets a combo off both. So I think it's just, it's a real, yeah, exactly, right? It's a real nice situation for the girl. Ow. Anila Army rise up. I think they really made this character feel pretty damn good, I think. That 2M is a weapon of war now. No. That's also an interesting anti-fireball tool. So is 2-2U, because they sped that up as well. Almost worked right there, too. You get a full combo off of that shit, if it hits as well. You're never gonna see a guy like me complain about. Yep, see what I mean? 2-on-4M is annoying, not gonna lie. It's good, yeah. 2-2M is a real anti-zoning tool now, too. I mean, I don't know if Matera will probably still kill her, but like, against other zoners, it's unironically good. It gives her that cross-up on hard knockdown Brave counter, too, which is really fucking nice for her. Whoa! That's valid. Oh, I thought that'd be... Right, it's only -5. Yeah, yeah. This is okay with me. Not too pressed about it. Nice. Shaw! Oh, I thought I could convert off of that if I did the funny. Yeah, dude. 2-2M can pass the Matera filter occasionally. I'd say it's a good tool now. Yeah, yeah. And 2-2U being sped up means that can be an anti-fireball tool as well, right? It's faster. 22 versus like 35 or something like that for your 2-2M into aerial. Though I think the 2-2M arc, it goes like higher up than the 2-2U arc, no? I think. Like, a lot of this character's weaknesses, like, especially the, like, she really died into zoning, and I feel like that's probably still the case for sure, but, like, a lot more mitigated. It's a bit janky, but doable? Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh, don't kill me. You wouldn't Raging Strike a guy with glasses, would you? This move is a crime. Nice. Yup. 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 My main thing with Anila is how do I open up people? As the current point, people will struggle because she's ultimately a Shadow. I mean, she does, again, just this, well, no, okay, I kind of disagree, you know? Because, like, she's got a throw bait now, a real, unironic, honest-to-God throw bait, and she's got, like, this that disincentivizes you from sitting still, right? And puts her right back into her perfect zone in the Grand Blue zone if you block it. It's all strike throw even with the buffs. That's the whole game, man. Unless you're like 5 characters, that's everyone, man. That's what Percival fucking does, right? Like Percy's rocking, like, outside of strike throw and throw baits, like 5 characters have something besides that. Don't all the shadows of a throw bait besides like Captain Percy and Gran and Sandalphon, right? It's not like she's Gran with hella plus frames or whatever. What do you mean? She has more plus frames than Gran, no? Gran has EX Fireball, and that's it. Anila has EX Fireball and 214M, which is a real option now. EX Gran counts, no? Oh, EX, yeah, well, EX Gran's a different character than Gran. EX Gran is a throw bait, Gran doesn't. She does? Gran's only plus frame move is his H Fireball, which Anila's H Fireball is also plus. And then she has this, oh, sorry. She has this as well, which, as you can see right there, is another plus on block move. No? I mean, Gran is just not a good example of a character with a ton of plus frames. Gran is the strike throw guy. 2M? Oh, yeah. So they have an equal amount. That's my bad. I forgot about Gran's plus on block 2M. Yeah. But Gran has 2 plus on block moves, basically. And so does Anila. Boot is also plus of space. You're not using Boot as a pressure tool, right? How often has a Gran backed up to half screen and then booted you to keep his pressure going when you were in the corner? But yeah, no, I think, like, outside of, like, characters who just, you know, blocking is, like, characters with command grabs, okay? Characters with command grabs and or, like, characters with command grabs or camera Oki, essentially. Outside of characters with command grabs or camera Oki, literally everyone is rocket. Like, it is strike throw fantasy versus, man. Like, who else has actual, like, Willness has mix, Grimnir has mix. Where it's like the straight up guess high-low now, die, right? Everyone with a command grab. So, I mean, that logic, Percy actually technically would. Like, a really good throw bait, that shit counts, right? Like, a really good throw bait is the most that you can reasonably ask of a character in this video game as far as, like, forcing you to do something against them on defense. And Anila has that plus a move that, you know, is infinite. Like, she has a pretty nice, like, quote-unquote block string infinite if you're just gonna sit there and block, right? Zeta? Not anymore. Well, Zeta's a double overhead, I guess. But even, it's not the most inspiring thing. Her fuzzy's gone. Her double overhead does exist. Would Seox be strike throw? Yeah, Seox is strike throw bait, right? Every character that, like, are we saying that Seox doesn't have, oh, UL, yeah, UL has mix as well, yeah. Are we saying that, like, Seox doesn't have good pressure because he's just running strike throw bait? There's a different echelon there, right, for a character like Grimnir, like Ladiva, like Willness, something like that, sure. But it doesn't mean that, like, the other characters in the game struggle to open people up. I think if you, like, don't have a lot of ways to be plus and you don't have a good throw bait, that's where we can start talking about, like, and arguably even and or, right? Like, having both is definitely the ideal. It's like, if it's that we're talking about, then we can start talking about a character struggling to open people up. And that was kind of Anila last patch, right? Anila didn't have very reliable ways to be plus because 214M was, you know, significantly slower than it is now, and 214L was worse. So, like, that whole dichotomy wasn't really there as much. And she didn't really have a real throw bait either, right? They just gave her both of those things. They gave her plus frames and the throw bait. I don't know if his empty hand corner stuff counted as high-low. It's fuzzyable. Oh, Eustace as well. Eustace, right? Eustace is a nasty gal for that exact reason. You know what I mean? Anila gets more flag from all people up because comparison points like B with command grab or something. It's a bit unfair. Yeah, exactly. Matera is rocking strike throw, man. How do you feel in Matera pressure? Do you feel super comfy in Matera pressure because she doesn't have a command grab or like a real 50-50? Strike throw can get really oppressive, man. It's what the whole fighting game, what the whole genre is built on, really. At the end of the day, right? Like, the fact that throw is unblockable, if you can play around that well, then you have good pressure. Because you can't just sit there forever, because I'll just throw you to death. And your options to beat throw are to mash or to tech. So if I have good ways to be plus, Matera also has a top 3 throw bait. Yeah, but if we're saying a good throw bait, well, she doesn't have high-low, though, so she can't open people up, right? Then, like, what are we talking about, right? It's like, well, it's a throw bait, but it's not really, but, you know, like, I think it's a misunderstanding of, like, fundamentally what the fighting game is, man. If you have good ways to be plus, so you feel less comfortable mashing on my throw, because that's one of the ways to beat throw, and I have a good throw bait to stop you trying to tech my throw, guess what? I now have really good pressure. The chip threat is real too, yeah. Dude, that 2-2M is a little funny, I'm not gonna lie to you. Get crossed up there. Oh, oopsie. Yeah, and she's got a throw bait. Oh, but you get close am off of it. Yeah, that's my bad. Uh-oh. Got her ass. Give me my safe jump. Notice how I didn't say Eustace fair and honest gameplay? I literally did. He's one of the characters I mentioned. I think you are confused. I literally said, oh yeah, also Eustace, when I was talking about characters that had real mix. I didn't think he did until recently, but I was wrong. Speaking of chip threat, I don't know, man.
One down.
Battle 2.
I think this character's only weakness is rapidly becoming a very bad counter hit close H situation. am I losing my mind? And to be fair, still like some more like her button like you know, her buttons are still a little bit more sluggish than some other characters certainly, but ow. Like even her fire, you can talk about, oh, her fireball is so slow. It's like the fastest non-rollable fireball in the whole game. Like, is there a non-rollable fireball that's faster than Anila's now? I don't think so. Like you can't even say that shit about like, oh well, her fireball's kind of ass. Bonk, bonk. Look at this situation. Uh-oh. Put that beast in a situation. Oh, it's not even full cinematic because it pushed me back far enough. That's my goat, man. The sheep still got me. That's my fucking homie. Yep. That's not a real throw bait, but you can be. I'd say it's her current biggest flaw, but it's not the end of the world nowadays. I mean, because her damage otherwise is high. Her mid-screen damage is quite pretty fucking good. Honestly, it's good. It's just high now. Anila has like with 50, to be fair. She just has like high mid-screen damage now, straight up. It's not even like, oh, it's not even that bad. No, it's just good. She's literally out-damaging Catalina with 50, right? So if we're gonna say the cat's got bad mid-screen damage, then like I guess. And then her corner damage, like not on her counter hit close H, is also literally higher than Ladiva. So like, I don't know, maybe Ladiva's a low damage character too? Does everyone have to become a low damage character for like the Anila downplay agenda to continue? Ladiva's a low damage character now too. She literally hits harder than Ladiva on a close up. So I think this character is just maybe. I'm doing this because I want to make a tier list tomorrow. I think, because I think I have a valid. Well, not. I'm confident enough in how much better I think UL feels, and it's noticeable. Like it's a lot. As UL's probably biggest down player prior, I think she's a lot better than she was. But like, so I want to play Anila too because I'm like, this is the other character that kind of majorly changed, and like, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. This character kind of nice with it. 3 streaking streams. Let's go. Excuse me. Stop streaking. In my chat. That's tough. Anila feels really consistent without feeling overbearing. She feels a little overbearing. Like, was that corner situation with 214L, 214M, and her buttons and like her high damage off any hit that she gets in that situation into another looping save jump into the same situation over again, while also having like one of the longest engage ranges of basically any character in the video game. Speak of the devil. So it's not like she's only good when you're in the corner. Does that not feel overbearing? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that 214L would catch that jump there too. I am curious. I thought Zoe seemed better too. Yeah, Zoe is definitely better. I think Zoe is probably not hugely better, but you know, she's better. She probably is the least buffed of the 3 though, unfortunately, for the Zoe heads. Out. Agenda must be maintained at all costs. That's so valid, man. I think Zoe might be the winner. Wait, really? I'd be happy to be wrong about that. I want Zoe to get buffed more. Is that because you don't think the other buffs matter, or are you like Zoe's 100 times better now? Because that's the because I mean I think you're just wrong about the if you have the first opinion. It's like UL, Anila, Zoe in terms of impact. I mean, I would agree, but that's because to me, Anila was already like quite a bit better than UL. It's like I noticed the buffs on UL a lot more, but I think the 623 buff matters that much. Really? And the L Dragon mainly 623. L Dragon knocking down is really nice. I have not gotten the impression that the 623 thing is like crazy different, mostly because it doesn't help Zoe at like this range. You know what I mean? Like one of my big problems with Zoe is that Zoe gets far M into nothing as like a character with good buttons. So like that's why I don't really fuck with like the 623 is really nice, but like that was my big problem with Zoe is that she's a character who feels like she wants to be playing this kind of like defensive mid-rangey thing, but gets like no reward off it compared to other characters. And that's still not really fixed. I've been taking a cross-continents with 623. I mean, she has really good meterless carry with like auto combo, or if she anti-airs you, but like, I don't think it's outside of getting her 6XL into close M. which isn't even necessarily guaranteed every time you get a 6XL. I don't think it's that common or consistent, right? It anti-airing is probably her 2H is so good. What do you mean that fucking hit her, man? To me, the big thing with Zoe is putting you in the corner. Yeah, but how's she doing it off far end? Because that's the problem. Like, I agree, but I'm like, if she had gotten way better corner carry off of her far buttons, right, then I would be a lot more on your side, I think. Zoe is not really a character who's like Seoxing her way into auto combo range in the mid range like all the time, right? Dude, I love her 2H. Actually, we said mid-screen cash out earlier for 2-2U. Is it more damage than that? It might be.
Well done. Enjoying yourself?
2U also just clears all the CAG traps, by the way. So true. Arguably, no Zoe's with Salt tell you the best change is L drag. Arguably, second best change is L or M lightning, then M drag chip. 623 is like bait. I don't think it's bait. I think that's. I mean, you are a Zoe player, but I don't think it was like a worthless change. I just seeing how much better UL and Anila are now, it feels a little interesting to me to say that like just the 623 change makes Zoe the winner of the patch. You know what I mean? That doesn't track to my understanding of things, but vast majority of the time I find myself preferring the 3 changes listed to 623. No, I believe that. I'm just saying, I don't know if it's like a I don't know. The bait is like, I don't think it's like a worthless change. It doesn't seem that way to me anyway. Bait in the sense makes people think she got buffed a lot more than she did. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. In that case, maybe? It's a good change. Dude, I love this. I love that damage. I love that she just does that now. I love that she's just fucking like that now. It's a good change now when I hear people say, yeah. That was again, my impression is that I wanted, like, if that shit worked off like her far buttons, I'd be like, that's a ridiculous fucking change. 6XL starter, by the way? Yeah, her damage off, like, again, when we're talking about counter hits close H in particular, then yeah, he's not really all that at all, right? It's very underwhelming, even compared to like other lower damage characters. But if we're talking about literally any other starter that this bitch gets now, I'm like, what? Hold on a minute. She's kind of cooking. And she already wasn't that bad there to begin with. Like, Anila already did, like, pretty solid damage outside of her counter hit close H before they buffed her. Now she's just, again, blatantly out-damaging Ladiva in, like, all of these circumstances. Which feels funny. Oh, I thought that'd be full cinematic. I'm the worst! Max damage is low, average damage is really good? Yeah. Also, max damage is not low in quotes. It is low. 9.6 off a counter hit close H is like... That might be that she might share that club with exactly Seox and like no one else. Bonk. Got her ass. Oh, never mind, didn't get her ass. Considering most of my hits are light, medium, damage difference is notable. Yep. Like off a close L or a close M, this bitch churns damage now. Bonk, 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 bonk. That's not real, by the way. She can absolutely kill me for that. Well, no, that's actually not true. She can DP me for that, but CAG doesn't have a meterless DP. It is 2H safe. Beast! Oh! My close M was too late. Dude, I don't think that would have converted last patch either. Oh, I fucked it up. I'm right here. Dude, like, this is a fucked up situation, man. Scientists will see a Cagliostro. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. They didn't tech. Scientists will see a Cagliostro and say, put that beast in a situation. That, like, Grand Blue Zone, like, far M into far H into bullshit, like, into L or M or nothing. That's a fucked up little situation. Or like the 623H anti-airing as a zoner player? No, I agree. Yeah, it's a great anti-air now. 9-frame anti-air that catches basically all jump delay. Shit feels really nice. Far hits still give no reward without RS though. Yeah, that's my thing, Quab, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, that was always Zoe's biggest weakness in my head. Because, like, you know, even if you wanted to shit on Anila's damage before, which was wrong in the mid-screen, by the way. But, like, at least with 50, she, like, got, like, this off anything, right? and she can at least convert it into like pretty good corner carry damage, whatever. Zoe never really got that shit, right? Zoe never really, like, Zoe doesn't really get anything like that without RS, which is a pretty heavy price to pay. And that, to me, is, like, where she's basically bottom of that group of characters. Who are just, you know, characters who have, like, pretty good buttons, can kind of poke at you with them, things like that, but aren't necessarily built for rushdown. She was kind of the bottom of that group of characters in terms of what she did when, like, she got off RM or something. And that really hasn't been fixed. But again, I mean, it is true that if you get a 6XL from some of those ranges and you go 6XL close M, you get way more now. Looking forward to the study stream later. Have fun playing Anila. Thanks, man. Oh, looking forward to study stream later. Have fun with Anila. Yeah. I am having fun, man. I'm having fun. This character is pretty good, I think. This character feels pretty fucking good now. Yeah, that into Oki. Yeah. You have to respect me now. I have actual, like, you know, good looping bullshit that I can do. Uh-oh. His fireball's a little better than mine still, though. It's a lot scarier than it, or a lot less scary than it used to be. Sure, I'll take a throw. Oh, you're on SSBA, actually. Really not a big fan of that. Oh, okay. Guessed for a game, guessed correctly, we take those. You can 2-2-U any of his flights close-ish up on reaction, then it'll catch. Interesting. Oh, he super jumped. I was not built like that. Oh, that's not. Yeah, spot dodge was not the way there. Certainly. Die. Dodge. Valid. Whoa. Look at me. Counter hit confirming accidentally. Okay. I thought I would get close L there because I'm a fool. Yeah. He's gonna damage himself into SSBA. No, he didn't. That's it. That feels like a misplay to a guy like me. Goodbye. Good night. I think if he had damaged himself into SSBA there, he makes me guess for game immediately. Instead, I had a little bit more time to breathe there. Valid. And also, so true, bestie. What the hell? Get away from me? Just kidding? I'm following you? Sure. Bro hates me. Want more. No packed follow-ups equals coward shit. I really thought I delayed that enough that I might catch him doing something. But it turns out I'm a fool. I could have killed him for that. Had I spot dodged through the proper channels, but we're fine. Put that beast in a situation. I am going to round start hop at you because it feels good to do. No, man! Oh, never mind. Never punished. Okay, slightly punished because we do have to eat this pressure, but theoretically punished less than you might have. Okay, now it feels like I'm being punished quite a lot. Okay, yeah, now it feels like this one, like losing. I have not gotten out of this offense in a long ass time. Okay, that's valid. He keeps doing that, and I keep dying to it. Probably should be 2Hing. Or as my delay tech against this Abel, considering the fact that he keeps running up and flying on my ass. 2H will be big damage. Never punish, yeah. Didn't get hit that hard by the anti-air combo, but lost basically all of the initiative on the round into getting exploded from there. Oh fuck! Ow! This should fit.
Out of my sight. Don't tease me. Nice love.
Ow. Yeah, using that outside of the corner doesn't feel as good, I will say.
It's about to get.
Probably should have 2-1-4L'd there, my new goat. Oh no! That's not 2Hable! He did it from too far away, he's cheating! And I'm dead. Ow. Good games. That was a good command grab. Was not on the mind. Was not on the membrane. One of these days we'll 2H his flight. Maybe never, but maybe. Oh, wow. Okay, good delay. Oh, yeah, you don't get that, buddy. They only gave you RM, I fear. Oh, hello. I thought you were in the corner. You were not in the corner.
This should fit.
This disable is throwing me a lot, and it is causing great amounts of distress. Oh yeah, just get 2-2M there. I gotta get with the times and the program. Yeah, there you go. You can't do that when you're in the corner, buddy. You were just abusing the pushback earlier. Oh, he's alive? That's horrible news. That wasn't Brave counter safe. Oh shit, I fucked it up. Don't let him get to 100! Oh, awesome. Makes it a lot harder for him to do that. Oh, nice! Dude, good job. I should have done something that True Block straight into it. Disable easy. Wait, he hella locked in, it feels like. This is not an Able main or something? This is like the most difficult 50 gem master I feel like I've ever fought. Oh. Huh, 2-2M works pretty well there too. Who would have thought? He's making at least some very good clutch decisions, if nothing else. Which matters. Bonk. Outplayed is true. Hi there, hello. How you doing, Hunts? He do be strike throwing, you know? He's running his offense unpredictably, I would say. Ooh, round start 6XL, nice. That's new as well. DP. No fear on that boy. I also really like how he's using the U Fireball to make me a little uncomfortable in my own skin on some of these pushback situations. No, I was dashing, yeah. I couldn't block out of it. I should be... Oh my god, I got baited! Good games! I should be spot dodging those rocks, is what I was gonna say. I actually don't... Did he whiff the American handshake? He whiffed that throw so early. It makes me wonder if it's intentional or if I'm just glazing disable a little too hard. Because I was like so obviously out of range. If you wanted to throw bet, you would do a different... You'd do a different thing, I guess. But maybe that one's more convincing. Regardless. Just outplayed, I'm not gonna lie to you. It worked, so it was obviously intentional. I'm gonna say it was like so far away, right? At least it felt like it was very, very outside of throw range. But maybe he just was that excited and got lucky. Regardless, very good Able. You gotta hand it to Al-Qaeda sometimes. TM Opera OTG, so true. Why not try to use Anila's DP? Because I played 1,000 hours of a character without a meterless DP, and now I just never think about them. Hope that helps. Yeah, I don't know. Where? I mean, certainly there are places where I could use it, but where were you thinking? Some of those flight command grabs, certainly. Bonk. Bonk. It's risotto, excuse me. I thought it was TM Opera OTG. They did say you mad Uamusume enjoyer, so I gotta imagine this person exists at least somewhat nearby me. In the grand scheme of things. They gave my sheep diabetes, man. Can I do this? No? Okay, I was wondering if I had the arc to go over that. That's just not how that works. Gotcha. I didn't mean to backdash there, are you serious? Oh. Oh, I thought they would backdash again. Yeah, so I super delayed the 6XL. He's Montreal? Yeah. Get her ass? Help! I'm being outplayed again. And I don't fuck with it. How dare you? Oh! I missed my meaty. Unintentionally! This is horrible news! Oh. Hold up. I'm chilling, actually. That's not how we punish that. Probably 2-1 for you, if we want to call that out. Thank you for the free side swap. Side game, Zoo. We're safe. Bonk. Bonk. I thought he was going to do traps, honestly, but it still worked. Did you take it easy on me? Damn. Round start 6XL. That shit sent me too far. I guess JU is going to be probably the most consistent option out of that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's valid. Stop the weeing before it gets out of hand. Yep, there we go. That's how we can punish that. Ow. Delayed UDP. I see you. Bonk, bonk. God, I love that 2-2M. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't love getting my ass beat. Nice. Just died to the reaction check on the TP right there. Theoretically, a full combo, but only in theory. You have to actually react and beat her ass to get it. Ah, okay, yeah, you always have to JU there, pretty much, it looks like. Oh, 2M doesn't clear traps. I mean, not that it would have helped there anyway, but it just also means that I open myself up to retaliation for no reason. No, ma'am. Save jump me. Oh, wow. Blocked brave counter into DP is hella brave. But I suppose bro has the health lead to justify it. Nope. 1, 2, 3. I love having a real throw bait on Anila now. Thank you, Side Games. 2-2M challenging stuff feels amazing. Oh, yeah. What's going on, Ash? Did you take it easy on me? Oh, dude, the amount of times that I've tried to JH and it just hasn't been the move. No traps for you. Nice game, it. Nice game, it. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 0, 7, 1. 0, 8, 1. Senatop, what the fuck? Oh, it's too late. Yeah. Because then I should have just... It wasn't a delay tech moment anymore. It was like a react and kill her when it whiffed moment. This is the worst. Yep, this is the Cagliostro Nightmare Zone. Do nothing means you die. Do anything means you die. That's where things get real tough with that character. The trap in front of you, the trap above you, that like every single thing that you do or don't do kills you at that point. It's very tough. Hello. You piece. Diabetes cheat. Thank you for the cover. Oh my god, I just didn't react in time. So Kag's Jigsaw, yeah. How's Sheep going? Pretty good. This character is fun and I think really good now, maybe. Hard to say. She's something now, that's for damn sure. And that something might not be kosher. Still not an amazing 6XL on this last, that's for sure. Bro, leave me alone. Thank you for the free side swap, Side Game Zoo. Not again! Twice in a row, I just got mogged at the end by reaction check teleport. Both of those were killable, but I just was not expecting them. That is unfortunate, man. Sometimes you just get outplayed. Do. Two pretty spooky motherfuckers back to back, I'm not gonna lie to you. You've been kind of cruising so far. Happens to the best of us? Yeah. And you tell me to use the block button? I let go to mash for a second there, but I did it again. I was just too late on that. I don't think there was a little exclamation marks there, right? That wasn't me blocking the wrong way. That was me going, oh wait, I should do something here, and just like letting go of block and not mashing in time, because I didn't even get like counter hit. It was just me getting jump scared by the TP, unfortunately. I do use the guard button, I promise. In fact, using the guard button kills me sometimes, because I like accidentally spot dodge a roll when someone crosses me up. And shit gets hella nasty. I wonder if this combo's any different now. I would imagine not. I think before it was like... I forget now. You, I can't fucking remember. There was an on-optimal on Anila that got you to like 10-2 off 6-6H, but I'm not sure what it was, and I can't, because since it launches immediately, I'm not sure it will be any different anyway. Probably not. Oh shit, that shit's unplugged. That's so true, actually. I had to turn my AC on, realize I unplugged it. You ever get into the vibe of the guard button because I had a spot logic? A jackass. I have a billion years of back-to-block muscle memory. You know. It's worth doing, but it happens. Oh, hey, a Frenchman? Indeed. Hello, Frenchman. Oh, shit, just wins? That's awesome. Seifu, Jumpu. Nice game, eh? Little did he know, the only thing he was pulling in was diabetes cheap. Ready, willing, and Gable to turn him into a fine... Oh, I didn't think he would have the balls. Turn him into a fine paste. A Frenchy sauce, even. From the Bolognese region of Paris. I tried to roll, I fucked it up. I love that giving me Oki. You know what, man? It does feel like every game I feel the buffs like 17 different ways, no? Like every game, like 5 of these buffs feel like they come up and are very meaningful, yeah. Anila, actually, one of the few characters in the entire universe that can actually deign to anti-air bubs and get away with it, because she's just got maybe the best 2H in the game straight up now. With that initial hitbox buff. I love actually being able to anti-air Beelzebub, technically. At least such a thing being technically possible, anyway. It is crazy that he's still plus, even aiming that high up. Sandalphon doesn't get that kind of privilege, I'm pretty sure. Ow. Oh, that was me not hitting the guard button, because not a single part of me thought that I was trying to do a walk back to, like, make something whiff, maybe. Not a single part of me thought I had to worry about something like that. In that scenario. Oh, this is tough. I've guessed everything he's done wrong. Yep. Sometimes happens. Are there like 17 new songs? I feel like half the OSTs I listen to, I go, wait, what? I haven't heard this one. Which one is this? That's tough. Oh, that's tough! Okay. If I'd thrown it fast enough there, I actually would have killed him. Close H after that is not usually the best idea. But my dumbass did that thing where you panic. Oh, my backdash got caught. I was worried about Anthem. Yep. I think that's good game, right? Yeah. That's why you roll Karma, or BC it, or do anything besides block it. That's my bad, big dog. One of these days, I want to roll Karma and get the full close H punish that I deserve. I just feel like I've been very bad about reacting to it. I keep it lower on my mental stack than other Bubs moves, I think. To my detriment. Oh, wow, really? I tried to do my move, like, on the way up to challenge that. I just didn't. What the hell? Sure. What? 2-2L? I didn't mean to do 2-2L. What do you think I am, man? Oh, he just woke up Mash. Okay, I did not think he was gonna do that. That's my bad. Ow. Ow. Bonk. Oh, nice. Huh? Wait, what happens? What are you hawing about? Too many things are happening as usual when you fight Bubs. I don't know what you are referencing in particular. Ooh, got his ass that time. We fuck with it. That's unfortunate. I'm out of there. Whoa, right to set distance. Should have deep. That's one place to use Anila's DP is these Unisonics. Tell you that for free. Wow. Okay, I was a little too slow on my 2H. The DP aura farming? Oh yeah. Oh my god, what? No, that's valid. You're valid for that one, probably, I guess. Oh, I fucked it up! No! Good games! Yeah. So many little things you have to keep track of when fighting this guy, like, all the time. I always am surprised by how many things I have to put on my mental stack fighting Bubs. It's like I focus on trying to punish Karma, and first off, I don't even manage to do that successfully. But then I just start fucking up the timing on like all of the other counterplay for all of the other moves. I definitely should be having a meterless DP fighting that guy is pretty nice though, right? You want to be DPing those unisonic attempts where possible, significantly easier than 2Hing them. Bubs is a tough cookie. It is. It's rough. But like, really, you really are focusing on Anthem, eh? I just assume that you are going for the funny, honestly. I think Bubs is a character that is very hard to fight on not your main, basically. Ow, ow, ow. Hello there. Oh! Or the flock, by the way. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Safe hoop. Jump hoop. Nice game hoop. Perish. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can do this now. Yeah. Wow. That. Shaw. That damage goes crazy. Phenomenal. Bossu. You say phenomenal? Bossu. Bossu. So you're a masher there, huh? Let me introduce you to a little friend called 214L. Oh, we have to sit there. Okay, there you go. Oh, I thought I got a combo. I guess what if I only have to be like right in their ball sack? I could have sworn I got close in there. There you go. And now that you've decided to sit still, perish. Amazing. Now this is some goddamn damage. She's dead before she even fucking leaves the ground. Oh my god. Love Anila's English VA. Southwest shall prosper. I like the part where she goes, "Mommy loves you" to the sheep. It's very cute. Love that 214L, man. Shit giving me Oki in the mid-screen. Oh, yeah, it should be 2Ming there. Or 4M actually should cover most situations. I guess it might just lose to like 7-frame mediums that like low profile it or something. Ow, ow. Atsu is awesome. Is that the voice actor? Die. She's a mommy, alright. So true. Low damage, by the way. Do 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 do. Oh, that shit works off everything and it gives me Oki. I love it so much. Gets thrown. Whoa! I tried to mash. I delayed it a little too much. Or not mash. I tried to just frame trap them, honestly. Hit that shit meaty, but I guess I delayed it accidentally. Because I was considering the 2-2U at one point, but then I was like, you know, I've done it to them too much. I think they're going to be on the lookout for it. I could have killed her if I'd done a good combo instead of the bad combo, I think. But here we are. In the world that I made for myself. Oh. Diabetes sheep, no! Save me! Okay, I'm alive. Love Anila in general, it's not just for 2 reasons, like Galleon. Listen, it's not just 2 reasons, like for Galleon, but... The 2 reasons are very convincing, sir. Oh, nice bait. I thought you were gonna 6XM, honestly. I did not think you were thinking of DP baiting there. That's on me. I underestimated your game. Whoa! Love that I just get to do that now. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. Seifu Jumpu. Nice Gameu. Oh, yeah, that's valid. RL into RH is not real. That is propaganda. Love that that's a thing. What the fuck? Good interrupt. Bonk, bonk, bonk. But what if I killed you for it instead? Are you... You dead? You are, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Hold up. Oh? Oh, dude. That's a 17,000 health character. Man. So it just tracks now? Wait, what are you talking about, this? Yeah, it doesn't like go overboard if you cross them up. Wherever you cross them up, it like breaks her. Man, also like just goes really fucking far if it has to. It goes literally full screen. How's the hurt box on Versucha's L or MDP? I managed to randomly whiff punish it once from pretty far. I don't know actually. The which one? Nimbus. That's what that Nimbus. We'll take a look at it after this, I suppose. We found the match right away. Nimbus. Be reborn. Tubby. Sora's main? They didn't buff Zoe enough. That's tough, man. Near buffs when? Unfortunately, I think they technically already happened. I have horrible news. I think if you ask Psy Games, they're like, what do you mean? We buffed Near in the Galleon patch. Now you might be like, huh? You mean the one where they also nerfed her for some reason? Yes. But I think in their head, Nier might have already gotten her patch. Oh, nice. Oh, nice walk back. He's kind of goated with it. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. That move is scary as hell. Make dash medium plus on hit, Keck. Yeah, that will definitely, that's all she needs right there. That saves her. Known Sora's main Tubby. I mean, I guess Tubby, this is the only thing. Tubby's now based. I was waiting for him to be based finally. Oh, I thought I was running under him. This is a full combo for some reason. Yeah. Owie, 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 owie. That is fake, by the way. You can definitely, probably even 2H me for that if I had to guess. I think so, yeah. Hit that shit a little too early to get any meaningful conversion off of it. Nice spacing, dude. My boy Soras, this is one of the most fun and based characters in the game. Right here. Wait a minute. Anila's so good now, I've forgotten about this button. I gotta get back on the grind, man. Yeah. I forgot about the GOAT. How could I? Ooh. Oh, I did want to check if 214L beats jumping like that. I think it should. Ow. I should be DPing these as well. Another use case for the meterless DP right there. Oh, nice use of 66H. Nice. What the hell? What do you mean? I'm supposed to get close in there. Yeah, that's valid. I get close in there. Yeah, goes Anila Gaming. Yeah, we are in fact gaming. You already got Nier to master. We've gotten the whole roster to master. Yeah. Oh, that's supposed to be JU. I hit JM as the cross up there. Just force a habit, honestly. Oh, nice. I tried to delay that shit to make sure I actually got a bombo. And I died for my hubris. That's valid. Real Sora's truthers. No, that one. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what you do. That's fair. No dashing next set? Yeah, sure thing. Saving up to make you do Nier Road to Master? I think you're, quite a few months late. Nice! I did try to heat check him. How's Sheep? Very good, I think. This character, it feels like every single match I run into like 3 or 4 of the buffs multiple times. I think they meet real top tier? Why? She's not a top tier. Sora's built a little bit different, certainly. But this character, I think, did probably jump up a tier in my head. Sora is not Anila? I mean, no, is anyone saying that Anila is a top tier now? Because that would be as Anila's greatest up player from day one, I don't know about that one. Right? As the guy who has consistently had Anila like a tier and a half higher than everyone else, it feels like. I don't know about that one. But she is, I mean, unironically, by the way, like, I'm gonna stop burying the lead now that we've been playing her. High mid, maybe? No, brother. I think she was high mid last patch. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a fucking high tier character now. This is straight up the only, this is like now another one of those Shotos where the only thing going against them is that they don't have some truly, like, they don't have, like, Catalina's Everything or, like, Percy Flame Carpet or Beatrix Clock. Like, it's one of those, it's like, oh, like, the only thing that, the only reason this character, like, there's not really a flaw that you can complain about. It's just the fact that they don't have, like, something truly ridiculous that needs nerfing. This is a high-tier character, man. Ow, ow. They don't have some bullshit? Yeah, like, some, like, genuinely, some, like, no counterplay, dumbass, just, you have to die now.
Oh, you're too good.
Like, is it crazy to be like, what? Like, you know. Is Anila really that much different than Grant? Like, does Anila have more weaknesses than Grant does? I don't know. Probably not. Ow. Like, looking at this young fellow on my screen right here. She does, unironically, like, more damage than him in the mid-screen, probably. Definitely less, a lot less, off like a counter hit close H or something like that. Her fireball is arguably better. He has a throw bait, and he doesn't. Right? Like, now, like, with the buffs to Anila, I'm like, isn't she just a slightly, like, a remixed power budget of Gran? It's Gran, but you take the strength out of certain aspects and put it into others? And, I mean, maybe everyone looks at Gran and goes, that's a mid-tier, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
Don't give up. Win or lose.
I managed to scrape a win.
Believe in victory.
Like, I feel like you gotta be a little, like, at this point, what doesn't she do besides, like, you know, 11k off a counter hit close H? Ow. Yep, that's a frame trap. And I got a combo there, I'm just bad. People don't get hit by the light one as often. Yep, and they gave her a real throw bait now. She's prettier than Gran? I mean, that's only points in her favor. Also, comparison point to the other Shotos, but her recovery and her normals is still something that I consider in that ranking. I always, outside of Far H, which they did make better, were hers always that much worse? Far H was to me always her, like, maybe 2M as well, actually. Far H was to me, like, always like this big, giant, sluggish boy. RM, 2M as well? I am curious, let me take a look. Because I do want to try and get, like, you know, like a proper picture of this lady in my head. Rise! Get it? It's a shame that didn't combo. Perish, perish. Ramirez. Do, 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 do. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum. Every character's a top tier when I'm playing against them? That's valid, man. That's fucking valid, man. This. Oki. Yep. Love it. List it. Thrown. Thrown. Oh, never mind. Rollback kind of blew me up there. I was not ready. I thought I hit them with the throw. I didn't notice in time that they actually teched it. Bonk, bonk. Oh, fucked it up, but you can get crazy corner carry off of that now, too. I don't have the meter to follow that up. I'm a fool. Sheep too fast. I was. Careless. How shonen pro tag of you, little boy. Just BM the UL so bad. Don't brag about that, man. Seek repentance. I love that she actually gets Oki off of that. And it's like a real good follow-up on like anything she does in the mid-range. Or the mid-screen, rather, more accurately. Bonk. And now we have this damage too, which is just something. Probably didn't have to do this, actually. That's a bad idea. Let me just do this into my save jump. I mean, that's pretty damn good. Throw bait. Damage into save jump. Ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna die. Oh, he didn't 2-1-4 you again. Oh! Honestly, I thought I had enough time to interrupt you there. I could die very easily in a single hit right here. No, sir. Oh, I keep fucking it up though. Maybe I should just get like, I can't get close L probably. I'm probably not close enough. Oh, that's heartbreaking. His far M was literally just pixels away. Nice Brickster, I gotta sleep. I gotta clean an engineering manufacturing area for 5 hours tonight. I should sleep. Well, have fun, have fun. Wait, what? I wanted to test something. Her normals. What is the recovery on like her 2M? 18, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's, what's like a, I think 15 is about normal, right? Like that's not Catalina getting fewer because she has more active frames. Like if I look at like you don't have any extra active frames. 18 is definitely a little more than normal, I think. Nope. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. That is a valid point against her, right? And then far M's I think are usually 18. And I think hers is like 21. Yeah. No.
What's the matter?
Okay, no, her far M is not sluggish.
Okay.
It's mostly due to the recovery plus the space it covers. It's a bit stubby. Far M is not sluggish. Far M is yeah. I mean, it's 9 frames is the thing, but like as far as recovery, not at all. 2M? No, we already talked about 2M. I'm talking about far M is not really at all. No. Got us to free Palestine for the ranked points. That's crazy. But yeah, 2M that's a little bit more recovery than you'd like to have on that for sure. 2 to 3 frames more than you'd like. This guy's a lot more normal now. 24 used to be a big deal on this. See, I mean, her 2M is definitely a bit, like, exactly 2M is a little bit sluggish for sure. Plus the space it covers is a bit stubby. I am curious, does this shit reach post-throw tech? No, right? Yeah. It's almost there, but it's barely not. Now, to be fair, that is not the expected range on a 7-frame button, I think. Right? Like, Catalina's does, but not by that. Like, that's not, I don't know what I would call that stubby either. It really is just, it's got, like, 3 more frames of recovery than you'd want on it. A 7-frame 2M reaching post-throw tech is basically a Catalina thing, I think. I don't know that other characters do that, honestly. Like, I don't think ULs used to reach, for example, either. Samblefons doesn't. Obviously, Grants doesn't, but spacing also makes it easy to fuzzy jump pressure from Anila's 2M. It's not bad, but it's what I noticed putting her a bit below. No, I was saying below, like, for the 2M's range, like, who besides, like, that feels like you're comparing her to Catalina and saying her 2M is stubby. It's not, right? How big is her 2M compared to Eustace 2M? Ooh, Eustace has a, in my head, Eustace is a big one. I actually wonder how Eustace compares to Catalina as well. But like all the 7-frame 2Ms that I'm thinking of, Eustace also reaches post-throw tech? Yeah, in my head, Eustace is a really big one as well. No, he doesn't. He's smaller than Anila's. What? Look at that. Anila's is closer to hitting than Eustace is. Yeah, no. In my head, Eustace is a big 2M, right? Like, he converts off it, like, all the time. Maybe I'm just a masher? Yeah. So, like, I think calling Anila's 2M stubby is kind of a crime. That is just, you're saying it's smaller than Catalina's. Which is not fair, right? Like, that's not fair. Catalina's 2M being the button that it is like, criminal. But no, her 2M's not stubby. It's actually pretty big, and is what I'm now realizing. It's bigger than Eustace's. It's bigger than UL's. It's bigger than Samblefons, right? He catches buttons a lot post-throw tech. Well, everything will catch buttons if it's faster, right? But it doesn't reach just normally. Yeah, Kag's 2U will reach, but not on the 9th frame. Again, I think the only 7-frame button that hits in 7 frames, like if you do nothing and it hits you post-throw tech, I think is Cat 2M. I think it might be the only button like that in the whole game. I might be misremembering something, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Everything else is either like Grand Far M, where it hits on like its 8th frame or something like that. Try Vera 2 now, I'm curious. Does Vera have a 7-frame 2M? Okay, I'm curious. You'd think if someone had a real good one, it would be Vera. Oh, my game's dying.
Just scratch.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think that. Yeah. That's about as close as Anila's, though, right?
You ready yet?
Obviously, the thing that Vera's is better, for sure. Because Vera's is, it's about as big, and it has 2 more active frames and 5 less recovery, right? So, like, certainly you can look at Vera and say she has a better 2M than Anila. But I really don't think I don't think the size, I don't think you can hate on Anila's 2M for the size at all. I think that's a little bit of lack of context of what other 2Ms look like, right? It's actually pretty big, but it is valid to say you would probably rather this thing have, like, literally 3 entire frames of recovery less. It would be nice for it to have extra active frames, too, but her far M has 5. right? So that is really nice. That's quite above average. Far Except 5 is actually feels like it's maybe even slightly below average, funny enough. Like, you know, she's got active frames in other places, but, you know, that is valid. But I really don't think that her having one button that has, like, 3 more recovery frames than you'd like, it counts. But it's not like, you know, if I'm to say that, or, like, Gran not having a throw bait, for example. Gran not having a throw bait is a bigger weakness than that. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I think this character is... I think now that this character got buffed, everyone is going to start putting her where I put her last patch, and I'm going to once again be like a tier higher than everyone else, I think. I'm just like I have a pretty decent context of what the rest of the cast looks like. And I'm like, she's got average health. Her 6XL isn't the best, right? Her walk speed is, I think, normal? Like, it's not... Maybe her backwalk is a little slow? I'm actually not sure what does her... Yeah, no, I mean, no, if anything, that's actually 100% backwalk, believe it or not, is actually a little faster than normal, I think. Even though 100% you'd think would be average. There's like a lot of like 95% backwalks or something like that. So her movement speed is fine. Her 6XL is a little stinky, right? But like, she has better anti-zoning than most of the Shotos you would compare her to, right? She's got a throw bait, which is really, really nice, which is something that a lot of those Shotos also don't have. Her average damage is probably higher than theirs. Her mid-screen carry is probably better than theirs. She just doesn't do a lot of damage off counter hit close H. And has like, yeah, 3 more recovery frames on her 2M than would be ideal. I don't know, man. You tell me. Oh, okay, this guy is just hitting close L to kill me on that. That's valid. You tell me, like, why is this character not, like, basically as good as all of the other Shotos that aren't, like, Catalina, Percival? Calling Beatrix a Shoto is a bit of a, you know, it's a weird, but, you know, if you figure into that, like, you know, why is she not just as good as every other one that isn't those, you know? Or, like, in the same ballpark of power as those, anyway, right? Like, your Grands, your Samblefawns, your, like... Siegfried might be a little better than I'm giving him credit for, but Siegfried, to me, feels like he's more so in that range as well these days. I mean, Anila does more damage than Siegfried on, like, everything but counter hit close H, probably, right? Like, unironically. So if you're like, but Siegfried hits so hard, I'm like, Anila hits harder literally everywhere except off a counter hit close H, I'm pretty sure. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, she's probably as good as all of those other Shotos now. She does not feel like she's out of her depth or anything there. Bonk. Food for worms, by the way. Yeah. I'm happy, man. I will say, every time they buff a character and I'm like, wow, this character got like everything they needed, it just makes me angrier and angrier that near her patch looked like that, and that Vikala has gotten a bug fix so far. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know, when I was you know, I was one of those kids where like I was quote unquote gifted, which again basically just means that I probably I've like a. It feels like a lot of that like gifted kid shit was just basically a very nice way to call someone like maybe a little neurodivergent before society was as accepting of that kind of shit, and they just put you in like, they put you in like a different class with all the other kids who are like you, and you guys did a lot more math or something like that. But point is, you know, I didn't really ever learn a work ethic, right? Because I just kind of did everything, and it was relatively easy for me, like early schooling all the way up to like, you know, university, basically. So sometimes I'd just be like slacking off, and my mom she'd get pissed at me, right? Because she, you know, she's like, I know you could have done, like I got brown parents, right? So she's like, I know you could have done better, like, you know, you got like a 92, why wasn't it a 97, whatever. And, you know, the idea would be, if I knew that you were like a stupid kid, I wouldn't be getting mad at you like this. It's because I know that you can do better that I'm disappointed in you not doing better, right? Like, if I knew this was your best, I wouldn't be, like, being mean to you for just not being able to do better. It's because I know that you can do better is why I'm disappointed, right? And that, to me, is basically... That's all. I am my mom, and Cygames is me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Where I'm like, they do an amazing job with Vayne. Like, Vayne got buffed in, like, a really good way that makes him a lot better without making him, like, some sort of toxic monster character, right? They did, like... They did a pretty good job with Vera. They did a really good job with Anila, in my opinion, at this point, right? there's a lot of characters where like they've given them UL, arguably. I mean, UL honestly they might have gotten maybe even a little too far, but I think I'm still a UL down player at heart, so I don't think so. But I can see what some people are talking about. So many of these characters, they gave them like the love they needed, and they're significantly better now. And I'm like, so why can't you do that with Nier and Zakala, man? I still think it's worth noting if you fight someone that gets into a whiff punish game is what I'm thinking of for all this. It becomes noticeable on that end where 9 frames on the far end becomes a detriment against 8-frame pokes. It's definitely an awkward spacing when you get into it. No, I mean, I agree with you, right? I agree with you that her buttons are... I mean, her buttons, I think, are good, but not great, right? Downplaying top 10? I don't know. Top 10, maybe? That seems so ridiculous to me. They've done wonders with Eustace? Eustace, I can tell you for sure they went too far. You got, like, top 10 is... Not anyone can just walk in there and be like, I'm top 10, man. There's some silly-ass characters in top 10. Like, number 10 is, like, Sora's, right? Probably. Or something like that. Listen. I know I'm like, UL's greatest down player, but, like, Sora's is still, like, twice the character that UL is, I think, right? Like, Sora's is not even top 5. That character is outclassed by the people above him. Right? Yeah, fucking Eustace is like 7 or something like that. He's just Anila, but better. Or sorry, not Anila. Like, if you're like, oh, UL, they made UL stance so crazy. Eustace just has that 50-50 mix, but better, and is also a zoner. I don't know. UL top 10 feels really funny to me, I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe there's a lot on that character that I'm missing, but I'm like, I don't know, man. The top end of this game gets heavier every patch, it feels like. Like, every patch, the top tiers feel like they get a little better than they were last patch. Like, once upon a time, a year ago, I would have told you there wasn't that much of a difference between, like, the 9th best character in the game and, like, the 18th best character in the game. It does not feel that way anymore, I think. Not so fast, Vikala. So, like, UL is certainly a lot better. Now, I probably still am going to be in the downplay camp with her relative to what the common opinion is, but top 10 is just... And it's not like I'm saying, oh, she's not top 10 because she's, like, 11th. I think she's, like, noticeably lower than that in my head still, but... Ow. Sweet moves, Anila. Bonk. See, like, that's where them buffing the 214H instead would have been nice. Right? That's where them buffing the 214H instead would have been nice. So I can get the wall bounce there, but... Ow. Doki! I'm dying. The hair Green Nade anyway, I'd be fine with it. They've already removed my main grievance with Eustace. Green Nade probably does need to go a little bit. It needs to be a little bit less, you know, what it is currently. Personally, for a guy like me. Don't get me wrong either, I think Anila's a potential woman when it comes to winning online stuff now. Greg, I don't know what the fuck that means, brother. You gotta start using English words. It's just that I'm very hesitant to say she's entering the realm of top tier. No, she's not. She's definitely, again, this is where, for me, like, for example, right now, I'm like, if it, gun to my, this is, again, going to be my, like, unpopular take on this patch right now. But if you asked me, right, she has a good chance to win an offline event is what I meant there, gamer. Gotcha. If you asked me right now, I probably would tell you that I feel like Anila might be better than UL right now. Still, you know what I mean? I think UL was definitely more buffed, but to me, Anila had a pretty big head start. With that in mind, what I was just talking about with UL still absolutely applies to Anila too. It's like, Anila's a good-ass character now, I think, but again, like, it's a different world up there. There's like 12 characters up there that are just straight terrorists. And you have to like really be doing some goofy shit to be it. Like, the gap between like the top character in high tier and the bottom character in top tier feels notable to me, right? Like, I don't know who that top character in high tier is. It might be like, I don't know, man, like fucking Samblethon, or I was gonna say Grimnir, but Grimnir honestly might be, I might have underestimated the Grimnir nerfs a little bit. right? Grimnir really might still be there, honestly, if we're being completely real. He might just be, like, on the lower end of that. But yeah, the gap between, like, whatever that top character is and then whoever the bottom of top tier is notable. So Anila, no, Anila's absolutely not going anywhere near there with these buffs. She would have needed certainly a lot more. But the character is, I mean, basically, outside of those characters who she just, like, can't hang with, and neither can most of the cast, as far as, like, really saying they're going to be better than them outright, or even comparable to them. Outside of those, like, you know, 12 demons or something like that, I feel like it's like the upper moons and shit. I feel like Anila basically compares to any other character in the video game that you might like. Ow. She becomes the new Terrace of the game if the 12 demons get nerfed. I admit that much. Yeah, so again, to me, that's a high tier character, right? That's not low mid tier. I mean, unless you only have like 4 tiers, basically, and you have like a top tier, a mid tier, a low tier, and like Anila and Vikala or something like that. Or sorry, Vikala and Nier, but she's better than Kag? Not even a little bit. Kag makes the other characters in the bottom of top tier look like they don't know what they're doing, man. That character gets better the more I think about her, and I already thought she was really good. Bonk, bonk. Vikala's top 20, stay woke. She's well, she's top 40 for sure. Easy top 40 on Vikala. Oh, didn't quite get him in time, though his close L whiffed, which is big woke for a guy like me. Check out these guns, gamer. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Who's the worst of the 12 demons? Hard to say. Oh, God. Maybe like Willness or something. He's there, though. Kag? No, Kag's like fucking... Kag's like 5 or something like that, man. The character's fucking absurd. Why does that work? Do I not get the same kind of plus frames in the mid-screen or some shit? That shouldn't make sense. That shouldn't be a thing. Yep. Gotta be real careful about potential dash punch shenaniganry. Is Rasuja still one of the demons? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That character is still wild for sure. Where are the moons of Granblue? Does it have to be 6? Or no, yeah, wait, yeah, it is 12, right? In Demon Slayer, there's 6 lowers and 6 uppers? That, like, unironically probably would be how because I have, like, a high top tier and a low top tier in my head. And, like, I unironically probably would split it up into, like, roughly 6 and 6. Maybe, like, 5 and 7 or something. So it actually does kind of end up... Demon Slayer is 12, right? There's 6 uppers and 6 lowers. Yeah, valid. So I unironically... Oh, no, right. Yeah, he's got one of those too. I forgot. Demon Slayer's 12? Yeah. Ooh. Nice. 12 Kizuki? Yeah. Or let me show you a real throw bait. You know, they're the same. They even have the same counterplay, spot dodge and then kill. They can even both convert in the mid-screen, though Anila converts off of hers a little better in the mid-screen than Sora's does. That's probably where her positive comparisons to Sora's end, if I had to guess. Ow, kiss the dirt. Bonk. Oh, good interrupt. Help, mom, I'm getting fuzzied. Help, I'm being oppressed. Nice. We fuck with that heavy. Could have done more damage there. For sure. But hey, here we are. Owie. The spirit of manhood. You're too slow to sideswap swords. They broke your knees in the war. Yeah, we'll do a tier list tomorrow. We'll figure out. Maybe we will do it as like the lower 6 and the upper 6, and I'll try and force myself to split it up like that, just because I think it looks symmetrically cool, and doesn't that matter for something? I should have brave countered that earlier, certainly, to get to the counter hit. Trade combos. Your Honor, he's cheating. You don't spot dodge that big guy. What? That is a safe as fuck UDP. So I guess I'm not too surprised. Oh, I still want to lab that out against jumping. Does the light sheep beat jumping there? Off of a far M or far H from the... Why am I doing that so late, man? Ow. Bonk. I definitely should have just SSBA'd him, probably. Taken his brave points and ran. Nice. Well done. Who are your 12? 12's a lot to keep in the fucking cache memory. I'm trying to think of them. You know what? You just have to show up tomorrow, won't you? For when we do the tier list. But I don't think I have too many surprises there, honestly. Ow. Oh, God. Bonk, 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 bonk. Is Fairy one of them? Fairy's bottom 12. For sure. So if you want to do it the other way, we can definitely get there. Oh shit, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Fairy cannot still be that bad? It's not that bad. She's a lot, like, you know, a lot worse than she was. Moon 1 EX Jita? You know, I don't think so. It's not like she's... I will say I think I was a little mean to Fairy last time I made one of these. She probably is, like, a tier higher than I was giving her credit for, but, like, it's not like she's that bad. It's that she's, you know, worse than she was. I could be how if we use Demon Slayer terms for tier list, Nier and Vicky just end up being in, like, the normal people tier. Yeah, they're in, like, the Tanjiro's family tier. Spoilers for episode 0. And I guess high tier is, like, the Hashira? Or something like that? Well, I guess no. It's weird, because, like, the Hachira, like, they are ostensibly, like, stronger than the lower moons, for sure, right? Like, they need that, like... I guess this is fucking spoilers for Demon Slayer, but, like, I don't know, man. It's okay, you'll be fine. It's not really, like... I'm not talking about events that happen, I'm talking about more just, like, plot points, or, like, you know, power system shit, I guess. But, like, they need, like, that mark to fuck with the upper moons, yeah? Like, they have to start, like, giving, like, sacrificing a lot to fuck with the upper moons. So, like, technically, if you wanted to do it that way, it would be, like, the lower moons would be, like, high tier, and then the Hashira would be low top tier, and then the upper 6 would be, like, high top tier. And then release Nier as, like, Muzan or something. Oh, I wanted to test, that's 2-2-U combo in mid-screen, by the way? No, what do you mean? I did want to test if, what's it called, beats jumping on block. I think it should. If it doesn't, that certainly makes that whole situation a lot less... I mean, it's still good. You can do, like, button into nothing, but... It does make that whole situation a lot less spooky than I thought. There goes normal person, demon, demon slayer, Hashira, lower moon, upper moon, Muzan. But that's what I'm saying. The Hashira are stronger than the lower moons, right? So putting them below them on the tier list doesn't make sense. Yeah. Oh, it does catch it, I think. Yeah. You don't get a combo, but, you know. But, yeah, this will then lose. To that. So true. If you get close M off it since it dropped on that Sora's. Oh yeah, true. That's a good point. I mean, it should. I just... Yeah, like it totally does. Nothing about the fact that they're back to the wall should change the frame data. I think I'm just like, ass? From out here, you get 2M, right? Because yeah, from like further away, she doesn't hit them as close. So you have to like 2M here, but like that wasn't... I'm like throwbaiting Tubby in the mid-screen and just fucking it up. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it's odd stuff. Odd future, man. Lower moons, the Hashira still need at least a fodder Demon Slayer to help them out. At least that's what I took away. Wait, really? I mean, all the Hashira are not created equal either, right? But I haven't read Demon Slayer in a long time. I didn't watch the anime. I read it, but I could have sworn that like... You know, like that dude in, like that, lower 6 is the porn demon, yeah? And then lower 5 is her like brother, and they have to be killed at the same time or something like that. To be fair, those are literally the lowest, the weakest of them, but like I thought the Hashira never really got dunked on until we started talking about like Akaza and shit, who's like upper 3, isn't he? Bottom 3 Zoe. I don't know about all that. Oh, bottom 3 Anila. My combos suck. The majority of the cast would be in Hashira tier with this method, and that feels odd. I mean, the plurality of the cast probably is in like high tier and mid tier, which is good. That's where you want them. Zoe downplay will not be tolerated in my presence. Wait, how good do you think Zoe is? It's like bottom 3 is definitely. I don't think that's quite right, probably, but like, she's not that good, no. You can hate fighting her, but she's good enough to be fucking annoying. Well, that's actually not a bar for you. You hate fighting. You have a list of like 7 characters you don't hate fighting. Donkey Porn Demon is upper 6? Oh. Wait, who the fuck is lower? Maybe I don't remember any of the lower moons then. I love having a throwback. Sorry I called her the Porn Demon. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've read it, and that has unfortunately been my primary exposure to her since I read the manga a few years ago. Oh, I could have punished that with 214U. He's number 2. She's higher than Gran. That's like, that has no bearing on how good they are. You just are annoyed by everything. You know what I mean? Zoe's either like Matera tier or Vicala tier or somewhere in between, probably. That's so true, man. Zoe is somewhere in the whole cast, for sure. Isn't Doki 13 physically? Well, I mean, she probably couldn't... Yeah, probably is not doing well in like an arm wrestling match, but her whole thing was like those threads or whatever. Oh my god, air throw? He's the world's greatest? Swallow! That's wild that she just gets that. Ow. One of those? Yeah, somewhere in there. Also, owie. So I'm just saying gespenst at the end there, but I think I'm just too fairy pilled for my own good. She just does that. We love that. She's always done that, and it's always been good. Didn't the sheep like Anila riding them? I mean, they seem to not be encumbered by her very much, right? They seem to be very easily carrying her weight. And I imagine that's like the only reason they would hate it, since they seem to be friends. So I would say, yeah. With that in mind, the fact that they seem to be like, oh, that's minus now. Yeah. With the fact that they seem to be able to carry her very easily and are otherwise homies, I would say they probably do enjoy it. I would. The thing is, though, you know, you would give her the ick. Because she would, like, hop on your back and you would collapse. Yeah. Greg. I don't know, man. I feel like I almost don't need to do any more. We'll still play a little bit more just because, like, you know, why not? I'm having a good time. But, like, yeah. I think my opinion on Anila has been pretty solidified. You know what? It kind of has. In fact, I want to play, like, 40 minutes of UL. I want to play, like, 40. Or actually, I wanted to sit here and think about UL with you guys for a second. I want to sit here and think about it because I really don't. We already did, but we've dedicated more time to. We played like an hour of UL, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna make that tier list tomorrow. But spoiler alert: this character is again like she basically think about Matera instead. There's nothing to think about. The character's like arguably top 1, probably like the upper moons. Almost any of them, in my opinion, could be argued as best in the game. Besides maybe like upper 6, who's like Belial or something. Muzan Matera, yeah. Who's yeah, I think Belial is probably like upper 6, and I think he feels to me like he's clearly better than like the lower moons, but also maybe clearly worse than the rest of the upper moons. It's hard to say. But outside of him, like there's 5 characters who like if you want to tell me that like any of them were the best character in the game, and yeah, I think I have those in my head already. That probably is like Matera, Lawayne, which is ridiculous, but it's true. Matera, Lawayne, Beatrix, Percy, or Catalina. If you were to tell me that any of those characters were the best character in the game, I would go, yeah, sure. Probably. Maybe I'm forgetting someone. Maybe I'm letting someone go. I mean, honestly, Cagliostro is rapidly joining that Like, I might knock Belial down and move Cagliostro up for real. Right? Like, the more I think about it, I'm like, I think Cagliostro's probably better than Belial. I think I currently have, like, in my head, I think I currently have Cag as lower 1. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's right. I think Cag is probably actually upper 6 and Belial's lower 1. Galleon is the best character in the game. So true, actually. Yeah, my opinion on Anila is that basically this character, I don't see what holds this character back from being basically as good as every other character that is not a demon, right? You putting Voss upper moon or is he lower moon now? Voss is lower moon. Voss, well, actually I gotta think about Voss. Voss might be like lower 7. He might kind of fuck with my tier list a bit. He might fuck with my concept a little bit. Voss might actually be the weakest of the demons, I think. That character might be like lower 7, but which is kind of weird. But he seems like the odd one out. That character was a lower moon in my opinion, and then he got nerfed in a way that mattered. But he's still very good, so it's hard to say. Hard to say. Anyway, let's Lancelot too. I don't quite buy the. Where's Seox on your list? Seox is he's good. He's okay. Last time, Seox to me, every day, he, depending on the day you ask me, Seox is either like the bottom of high tier or the top of mid tier. Maybe I'm the world's greatest Seox down player, but like, you know, just make the tier list today, bro. It's 8:20. Tier lists take like 3 hours. The only upper moons I know from Demon Slayer are Daki and her brother and Akaza, and the only reason I remember Akaza is because he has huge tits. That's valid. I'm a Lancelot top tier subscriber as well. I see the vision. It really might be the case. It really might be the case with Lance. It's that M. Honestly, man, can I be real with you? It's that fucking M fireball. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, they really just gave him that M fireball, huh? Like, that shit is just, he just gets consistent, like, UDP safe, Brave counter safe. I think UDP safe. UDP safe, Brave counter safe. Like, plus on block, resourceless, like, Oki off that shit on, like, any combo that he wants. And I'm just like, man, like, that really is what people tell me is so good about UL, and then he does a bunch of other shit that she doesn't do. So I'm like, man, fuck. I'll have to think about it. Is Lance better than Seox? Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah. The question is Lance better than Seox or way better than Seox? It's weird to say, because it hasn't been the case for, like, a year. But, yeah. Actually, it hasn't been the case since the game came out, basically. Until now, but Lance strong? What about Uno? Uno to me is another one of those characters. Uno is a little better than Anila for sure, but like they're in the same tier where it's like Uno I think is really, really good, but I don't think he's not an upper moon or a lower moon, you know what I mean? Uno is in the gate kept by more ridiculous characters existing. That character is strong as hell though. That's another one of those characters who's like pushing at that barrier. Like Anila's not pushing at that barrier. Anila is in that same weight class, but she's on the lower end of it, right? Anila's like a low mid high tier character, I think. If you put a gun to my head and force me to say something right now, whereas like characters like Uno, characters like I would argue Sandalphon is there too. Probably like I'm not sure who else I necessarily. Maybe like Bubs, Meg. Honestly, brother, the more I think about it, Meg is a moon. I'm pretty sure Meg's a moon. I don't think Meg is. I don't think Meg's pushing the boundary. I think Meg broke the glass ceiling. Fuck, there's too many moons. Am I gonna have to do like a 7 and... I don't know. I'm gonna have to do like a 7 and 7. No shot? The more I think about her, the more she's just strength on strength on strength on strength on strength on strength. And then she has 15k health, and we're supposed to just be like, yeah, I guess that means she's not very good. Right? Like, I talked about this when I made a video about it, right? Like, the more I think about Meg, I'm like, yeah, this is really good, and that's really good, and that's really good, and that's really good, and she's fast, and she's got a throw bait, and she does good damage, and she's got a really good, like, fireball, and she has good anti-airs, and she has good neutral skips, and she's got good chip, and Mari can set up some really fucked up situations that I really expect. She has a kind of a fake high-low with it, even, if she wants, and. Oh, she has 15,000 health. So I guess that means, and no meterless DP, which, those things matter, but I'm like, I don't know, man, Matera has 15,000 health and no meterless DP. It's not the be-all, end-all. Would those characters be even more broken if they had average HP and the meterless DP? Absolutely, but it is not. That does not preclude you from being a moon. Meg is astoundingly strong. Name 5 Meg weaknesses don't say her health. It's basically like doesn't have a meterless DP. Genuine. I think that's it, right? I think Meg's like, yeah, like that's it. I think. Like, she doesn't have a meterless DP and she has 15,000 health, which again are two major. We're gonna talk about all this in more detail tomorrow. Like, those are major weaknesses, but I feel like she has more than fucking strengths to make up for them. You know what? Let me just. I don't want to think about UL. I want to think about UL for the next like 20 minutes or something before we finish up. I just don't know how I feel about you, man. Who do I want to like compare you to? Yip 'em while you got the fluff on the mind? Like, what's a good comparison character to UL to kind of show off? Because if I can like anchor her to a character that I think will this be a moon? Yeah, I think so. What about Bubs? Maybe. Bubs is like a better version of Uno, but I don't think so. But man, it's so hard. It's so hard. Stubby Buttons is crazy. Meg's far M is like the biggest far M in the game, and her far H is the biggest 8-frame far H in the game. Her far L is a little stubby, that's true. Mari sucks? Wrong. Konomito's DP? Yes. DP sucks? Needs meter for anything mid-screen? Also wrong. Wow. It's crazy how like 60% of this is wrong. Play Meg Sieg, please. It's so ass. I don't know. Stubby Button, that's not, I mean... That's also, I straight up have heard that that is like maybe not the case, right? Wasn't it? Crystal got Meg to like 2k gems on like day 1, and she was like, not like when someone in the chat said Meg Sieg is unplayable. It might have been you, Toad, honestly. Someone in the chat said Meg Sieg is unplayable, and she was like, I don't even know which direction you're talking about. Like it was like reasonable to her that maybe it was Meg who had the huge advantage there. Mars doesn't suck, but Meg doesn't need Mari for her game plan. It's another tool. Yeah. It was probably comparable to like Narm or Charlotta. I don't know. Sieg does well into Meg. My point is though that Stubby Buttons is not why, right? Meg has, like, again, the biggest 8-frame far H in the game. The biggest far M in the game, probably. Outside of, like, Vasaraga. I think she has the biggest far M in the game, right? Oh, Percy. Percy's a little bigger. It's bigger than Catalina's, though. Percy and Vasaraga, I think, are the only... And Fairy, obviously. So I don't know about Stubby Buttons. Right? I don't know about Stubby Buttons. Mari is a gimmick. That is also not true. I saw some interesting things that Gamera was doing with that, where he set up Mari in the corner, and you could just tank the plus frames if you wanted to. But if you didn't, he could like punish you for rolling or spot dodging Mari or jumping Mari. It's like some Mari setups out of the corner is just like, you just have to let her get in, essentially. Like you just have to take the Mari or you get guaranteed punished. Mari hater, I'll admit it. You can be, it's fine, but it's like, you're wrong, yeah? You can have your agenda as long as you recognize that it's an agenda and not like a logical argument. Anyway, UL is so fucking weird for me to try and figure out, man. UL is so fucking weird for me to try and figure out. I don't... Where would 2B be? Probably not a moon. Again, that kind of classic character, like Uno, like Sandalphon, like probably Bubs, the more I think about it. That is like just barely not there. Though 2B's strong as hell. 2B, maybe I'm sleeping on 2B a little bit, but I don't think so. 2B's strong as hell, for sure. How the fuck do I, like, what do I think about UL, man? I don't know. I don't know how to get to a point where I do know. Like, what are you, I guess? What is there to think about? I don't know how good she is, basically. I don't know how good I think she is. Is she a rushdown character? Yes, probably, right? You all so strong with a meta that hates her a lot, you think? Advancing normals, retreating specials. Yeah, she's Diet Meg. Now, hold on. Like, what are you? You're a rushdown character, probably, right? You have some interesting mid-range shit you can do, though. I mean, this guy? Is like this guy, like weird. I know he doesn't have a stance. But I'm like, I don't know. Like weird belligerent rushdown that also is surprisingly competent in the mid-range? Is this? I mean, this is gonna be an unfavorable comparison for her, probably, but I'm just like,
Looking forward to this.
okay, what do I like about you? I mean, there's a lot, surely, right? Like, boom, that's ridiculous. 6-frame 2M is this is a 7-frame button. This has all of the range and everything that a 7-frame button should have. It's just 6 frames now. This is like one of the most, like, all the other 6-frame 2Ms, I'm pretty sure, are significantly smaller than this one, right? This shit is like the size of Anila's. Yeah, it's like the size of Anila's 2M, but it's 6 frames, which is pretty ridiculous. That button is stupid. She's got lots of really good UDP, safe jab stuff, which does matter. Again, it matters, but I do think it matters a lot less than a lot of people give it credit for, just because, you know, safe jumps are a thing, and they are incredibly common, especially as you get to talking about better characters, right? Safe jumps, and most characters cannot safe jab a UDP like UL can, but they can just like set up a safe jump and then also be safe to the UDP anyway, right? As well as have like potential opportunities of like high-lowing or something like that. Fun fact, UL's 2M beats B far H after B command grabs her. That's very funny. Far H and far M. Far M's a weird button to me, man. I still never was huge on like the like it's a huge ass button, right? I guess I just don't like that it's my. You know what? You know what's a good comparison point? Let me see if I'm being unfair to UL. Is this just Meg far M? Like, what's the difference here? I mean, I guess safety usually. Yeah, like UL far M advances her further and is more minus. So like you kind of have to cancel into something, and her cancel options aren't amazing out of it. Because like Meg far M, I look at that button, I go, that shit's ridiculous. But yeah, I guess UL's advances her further, so she's more minus. Like 7 here, she can punish herself damn near. Oh no, she can't. Okay, hold on. But yeah, in a lot more cases, I feel like this leaves UL unsafe. 2 hits for easy hit confirms. Yeah, but it also means that no counter hit benefit, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's not like a bad button. If UL had like better cancel options out of this, I think I'll be a lot more enamored with it. If you cancel into backflip stance, what can you do? I mean, you can bead stance. Like you could try to, you know, RPS with like Gurren versus do nothing versus hop at them stuff, right? But like doing this is not really anything. It's also a slightly better throw bait. Far M? What? That crazy? What do you mean by that? BC bait. Oh, like 236L is a better cancel now too? Because it leaves her closer, yeah? What does she do after this? Like 6 frame 2M here is a 9 frame light clashable button, right? Like it still leaves her further. Oh, okay. But this still loses to like every medium, no? Better RPS? I'm curious. Because like this is a 9 frame button from here that she's -3. Does this like beat a lot of mediums? I know it has a low profile on it, but wouldn't this lose to like every 2M, for example? Medium loses to parry? I mean, I guess.
Don't be scared.
And she can Hanarashi? You mean DP? No, wait, what's that's backdash, yeah? Stance while doing 236S and parry. It's the guard button, yeah? Unless your name is Kag2U, you get punished? I mean, I feel like doing parry out of this is also, how the fuck do you, it's the guard button, yeah? No? How the fuck do you parry in this stance? There you go. Special button. Yeah. I mean, like, I guess. It's true. It's just like such. So 2M doesn't even factor in here at all, basically, right? It's just am I gonna parry or not? That's what I see Yule's doing, I guess. This to me does not strike me as like that impressive of a situation, I guess. Can you go like can you do this shit now?
You ready?
Far H is a stop sign, Far L is decent. Or Far H is pretty good, yeah. 6 active frames on that shit is very nice, right? 10 startup frames is not that slow. 6 active frames, really not a lot of recovery at all. That's a nice ass button for sure. It's definitely not her free scenario, but it's a free parry. Or best scenario, but it's a free parry. Well, it's not a free parry, right? Because if you just do that, like you're basically DPing on your minus frames. I would not call this crazy RPS, right? Like, yeah, you could. She has a meterless DP too. She could also just do that, right? And that'll. And I mean, yeah, her meterless DP is -59. That's because it's her. Like, you know, her parry is -35. It's not like it's that much better. Like this to me sounds like you're saying, what if I just DP'd on my minus frames? It's a free DP. Like, I don't know. It's nice that she has it, but like, Meg can frame trap. You can frame trap 236L from far M if you delay cancel between the hits, just in case you didn't know. Oh, that's horrifying. It is a free DP. That's true. I don't think a DP has ever been blocked in fighting games. That's actually valid. Charlotta player here, it's free. Why not take it? That's actually so true. That's my bad. People do not block. That's valid. 2-2U is also a really good combo filler. Yes, that's true. Except for mine, you know. I mean, her just having a high-low is still really good. Even if it's not the most inspiring high-low in the world, right? It is still really, really good that she has this. So that's nice. Like, that's certainly a big strength of hers. I mean, Fox Flame is pretty fucked up now, too, right? Like, this frame traps, correct? So she's got a lot more ways to get you to respect her and force you to sit still. Yeah, that's really good. All right. The fact that this shit frame traps into, like, full combo now. In fact, she gets, does she get close H off this shit? No, she doesn't. She's a little bit too far for that. But yeah, I mean, she still gets, like, that. Which is, that's really, really nice, right? The fact that you all can space her overhead to be safe is insane to me. Do you mean, like, in terms of the fact that you can space it, like, outside the range where... It doesn't get any less minus, right? It's just that, like, your 6-framer won't reach. Seems real fucking finicky to do, though. Probably because you're limited in your stance. There's probably a setup that, like, gets it for you perfectly, I have to imagine, but... She can? Are you sure? Oh! There you go, -5. Yeah, you're right. There's 2 active frames. There's 2 active frames. Gotcha. You can make it -5. That's, I mean, that is nice. I actually did not know that. 6xh can be safe. 6xm is a low. Bar L is a low. 2M is 6 frames and low profiles. I can't really think of an inherently bad thing. I mean, she still basically doesn't have a way past zoning consistently. Yes? Like, this is not that. Right? I did fuck with Tubby's idea of... I think it was Tubby and Vidril, maybe were telling me about it. Where, like, she can actually use... she can, like, use this projectile invuln to add it to the backflip to get out of fireballs and pressure, right? Like, I like that idea quite a lot. UL's issue is Matera. It's not just Matera. I feel like zoning in UL is easy to zone. Like, Gran can zone UL if he really needs to. You know what I mean? I feel like that's not... It's not like you don't have to be Matera to zone UL, is my point. Anyone with a fireball can zone UL. Right? Like, UL has a very major weakness to zoning, I think. 6xm is crazy good for a 6xm. Here's my chance. Is that true? I mean, that shit's hitting from round start, for sure. Is like, Grand smaller than this or something? It's enormous? Interesting. Is Grand's enormous? That should be huge? Are you sure it's not the same size as every other 6xm? Because, like, it misses if I go a little bit outside of round start. Yeah. It hits from round start, which Grand's does as well. Grand's is fairly large, pretty sure. Let me check Jita's real quick. Okay, let me check, like, Siegfried's. Are you guys sure this isn't standardized? Narm has a fairly large one. Are you sure they're not all exactly the same? Because so far, every single one of them has hit from round start and barely whiffed if I take a step back. Oh, shit. Are you sure this is not literally standardized? I guess it feels better because UL has fast movement? Yeah. Yeah, like, all of them seem to whiff if I walk. I mean, Vera's, everyone tells me Vera's is huge and the best. I wonder if Vera's is also the same as all of the other ones. Yeah. I think you guys are gaslighting yourselves on this one. Galleon's might actually be smaller because of her dash speed being bad. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Galleon's is going to end up being a little smaller because in that tiny little second where you're dashing, she covers, like, no distance, right? But I think the move itself is reaching the same amount of distance. She just ain't reaching at all. But I think they're... The Miles is not the same kind of 6xm, no. Shawada's is giant dude, trust me. I am curious. It feels like they might all be exactly the same. Yeah. Yeah, I think they are literally all the same, and the only difference is the dash speed, yeah? Yep. Shawada's is giant relatively. They are all exactly the same. Right? They, literally every single one is exactly the same, and the only variation is the dash speed. So I think you guys are gaslighting yourselves on that one. It's nice that she has a low 6xm, right? Yeah, and her dash is fast, it's true, right? I can prove it, but I can't prove it, but I swear they're not the same. Again, dash speed does matter, but like we saw, even like Galleon has the slowest dash in the game, basically, and she was still basically reaching UL at round start. It was very, very close. It was a couple pixels off. So like, if you're doing the 6XM right away, it doesn't matter that much. Like outside of Galleon, who's like a huge exception in terms of how slow her dash is, they're all gonna be the same, like with a couple pixels difference. Yeah, so what don't I like about you? You don't, because that's probably easier to, if there's like a lot of weaknesses to you, that'll probably be more like enlightening. Yeah, I mean, it does feel weird to me to be, like, she's like the only rushdown character whose neutral skip is doing this, which is interesting. She's fast, she's good at that, but she's not quite Seox fast. See, you could argue that Seox, no, he has a fireball, actually, what am I talking about? She's Southern? Yeah. I feel like UL just embodies the entirety of Rushdown outside the full anti-zoning aspect. She doesn't really, though, right? Like, this is where my problems with UL have always lied, actually, is in how well she fills this Rushdown role. Like, she doesn't even have, like, a grand boot, which isn't even that good of a neutral skip, you know what I mean? So, like, she doesn't really have a good neutral skip. She doesn't really have a throw bait. People will tell me that this is a throw bait, but no, not really. You know what I mean? So I'm like, her pressure is certainly a lot better now with the Fox Flame buffs, and her damage is a lot higher now too, which is good. But like, she has the same, for example, you know, she has the same thing. Like, you know, Gran doesn't have a throw bait, she doesn't have a throw bait. Okay, cool. But I don't know, like Gran has like a fireball and neutral skips. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I take a look, like Gran to me is like a very classic, like this is a strong ass character who's not a top tier, yes? How does UL compare to this fella? 214U can kinda work as a throw bait. It is airborne at a certain point, right? When is this shit airborne? I am curious. Like, how late into this can I like get 2L'd by Granathan here? I mean, like, so I mean, I guess that is like frame 12 that he's hitting me on there, I guess. I have to do it a little earlier on the boy to see. Fuck. Let me have him do this on a jump. Is that a throw bait? I'm trying to figure that out right now. So that's frame 5. What? Do your thing. Something I like about UL safe jabbing UDPs. Okay, is this dissonance in my head? That is good, but isn't it not as good as people make it out to be? Because like, yes, she's like one of 3 characters that can safe jab UDPs consistently or something like that, but also doesn't the rest of the cast just safe jump them? Where is that? Like, why am I wrong? Like, why is that not true? Because in my head, that devalues the fact that she can safe jab UDPs a lot. In my, like, I'm like, it's good, but also like, UL has 800 setups for her safe jab? Yeah, like, and like most characters' combos end in a safe jump, right? It's easier to set up. People aren't DPing safe jumps at a certain rank. I mean, are you assuming that people don't know that UL can safe jab their UDP? Because like, people wouldn't, by that same logic, people would not DP UL if they know what's the setup at a certain rank too. And if you're arguing that there's like a manual timing for it, so UL can fuck it up on things that aren't the setup, then like, it's just, like, that's to say, like, then it's worse than a safe jump, right? Makes you not want to use them, making her 50-50 better? No, I understand that, but I'm like, if UL just had like safe jump setups, would it not be the same thing? I guess for her, it would, because it would be awkward for her to get into stance from the safe jump.
Remember your training.
Right? Like, in her case, because stance has like a get into it animation, it's easier to set up, it forces you to hold stance 50-50. No, I get that. First off, I don't think it's easier to set up, is it? Like, I feel like most characters have like a combo that ends in a safe jump. At least the good ones. Maybe I'm wrong. UL's honest to God 10 ways to save jab. Nobody except UL players know all of her save jab sliders. Yeah. It matters on UL because of her 50-50. Yes. It's better to have safe jumps if you have mix, for sure.
Remember your training.
And I guess it is nice that the safe jabbing is the mix. Like, it's the low out of the stance, right? The low out of the stance is the thing she safe jabs you with too. So it's not like you can just like block this. Okay. Here's something, right? I think I found something. Because, you know, one of the weaknesses that safe jumps have often is that You have to do the safe jump. That safe jump might get BC'd, you can block it or whatever, but you have to deal with BC. There's that they get to block something, and then you like can use your plus frames to go into bullshit. Because the thing that UL safe jabs you with is the mix, right? It's like, okay, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about here, right? Ladiva, for example. Like, here's why, like, what UL is doing here is better than what Ladiva might do in a similar situation, right? If I'm Ladiva, and I'm, like, doing whatever combo, right? And I end it with a safe jab setup. Awesome, right? I then jump. Oh, I wasn't recording anymore. But yeah, I jump, I do this, you block it, and then I get to put you in the 50-50, which is fine, right? That's good. That's good. And especially now that Brave counter is minus, that is a lot better than it used to be. Brave, like when I Brave counter, you still have to deal with the mix. But I do still have to do this, right? If I want to not give you the opportunity to BC, I have to make you guess immediately. So I have to like fake my safe jump and go for the command grab. Which is nice.
Cheer me on now.
But the problem is that then, my God, my throat is dying apparently, goddamn. Hold on, let me hydrate a little bit, Jesus Christ.
You ready?
That's a first. The problem is that then, if you DP on Wake Up, I die, right? Whereas UL, the thing that safe jabs your DP, it's not, okay. The good part about UL safe jabbing UDPs is not that she's safe jabbing UDPs. It is that the thing she uses to do it is her 50-50. Do you see what I mean? That's my understanding, and that is good. Now, the more I think about that, that is good, right? The thing she uses to get around your UDP is her 50-50. Like, the comparison will be like, imagine if Ladiva's command grab was invincible to DPs, or something like that, right? If Ladiva could command grab you on Wake Up, and you couldn't DP it, right? That would be really, really good, right? So that's actually fair. That is something that I've not been giving UL quite enough credit for, I think. The fact that her mix, don't put that into this world. Yeah, but see how crazy that sounds? That is what UL is doing, right? UL is basically doing the same thing, except, I mean, arguably, you could say that her 50-50, she combos off that shit too, right? Now, granted, I mean, Ladiva, if Ladiva's hitting you with like this shit, oh my God, I'm a washed Ladiva player. This shit is basically a combo, right? It's like fucking 6,000 damage if she has the buff up, which she has much more often now, but
Don't be scared.
so that is pretty insane, right? That is pretty insane. Yeah. It's like two 50-50s, the UDP 50-50 and the high-low 50-50? No. My point is that... How do I articulate this? My point is that everyone else has to deal with their safe jump having Brave counter as an answer for it, and UL doesn't. Do you understand what I mean? Everyone else has to do the safe jump, deal with your Brave point, right? Am I gonna bait Brave counter? Am I not? I'm gonna have to put some weird delay in here to deal with Brave counter, whatever. And then because they always are, you know, you're guaranteed to block something on Wake Up, or they can do some super fake shit like a empty, like fake safe jump into throw or low, but that gets blown up by matching. They're no longer meeting you, right? Everyone else on their safe jumps has to play around. This has made Willness better in my head too.
Don't be scared.
Because Willness can do this too for some ungodly reason. Man, Willness really, this is the comparison, huh? Willness is just this character, but better in like every way. Willness is this character with a safer, more rewarding 50-50. You can also save jab UDPs. It has more health and does more damage. It has... Yeah, whatever, man. It's okay. But... Do you have to deal with 50-50s, or is that 50-50 just inherently a good substitute for standard safe jumps? Yeah. In general, safe jumps have to play around BC or UDP, but UL's rewarded far more for her UDP callout compared to other characters. No. UL's UDP callout deals with BC at the same time, is my point. Right? Because you aren't guaranteed to block the high-low on Wake Up from UL. So you aren't guaranteed to block something, so you can't be comfortable knowing that you get to block something and decide whether or not you want to BC. Do you understand what I mean? Let me try and... If the low is blocked, isn't it also plus? Well, so are safe jabs, right? That's not really... Or safe jumps, rather. So is any meaty, usually, if it's worth anything, right? Just a normal safe jump goes like this, right? You where's I need like a brush tool. Safe jumps are also BC safe though. BC safe is different than you can't even BC. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, blah, that's correct. Because it's 50-50, you can't be sure you can even get a BC to make the decision. Exactly. Yes, right? Like, a normal safe jump goes like this. You get your knockdown, right? AD, you get your Kevin Durant, knockdown, into safe jump, right? Into, like, the BC RPS, right? BC RPS of, like, am I going to, like, am I gonna down back afterwards? Am I gonna put in, like, a delay? Am I going, like, you know, like, do I have to deal with this in some way or other? Because, like, if you delay, like, if you, like, do your safe jump into nothing for a little bit, that opens up options for your opponent to counterplay that, right? And then into, right, like, do your shit, right? This is like what the normal setup looks like. Normally you can be sure they're hitting your guards, you can BC, but because UL's is high-low, she might just high-low your block so you can't BC. Exactly. Whereas UL goes knockdown, right? Like, set up your safe jab. It's fine that safe jump and safe jab have the same initial, actually. Right? Set up your safe jab, right? Into, do your shit. Right? She gets to completely skip worrying about the BC phase of this. And yes, GBH, you're right, yeah? Like, you also don't want to BC the overhead since it's punishable? Yeah. She gets, like, you're right that, like, if I have UL, block after initial hit and BC, like, right away, right? Like, if I have UL do this, 1, 2, 3, and I do all of that, right? And I come in with the safe jump, right? I can deal with that, absolutely, right? I can just safe jump and then block the BC. But I have to, like, worry about, are they BCing? Are they not? Am I going to, like, you know, and also if they BC, I'm only +2, right? Like, that is still a better situation than eating the safe jump a lot of the time. I have to deal with this shit. That's why you'll see people, like, doing, like, empty jump safe jumps or things like that to try and, like, mess up that timing, call out a brave counter to make it a raging strike, whatever, right? And if I delay for a little bit here, like, if I do this and then I down back for a little, like, say I do, like, down back 2L or something like that, and the idea is, you know, I'm holding down back for long enough, I'm trying to, like, OS, like, brave counter or not, right? If I'm doing that, a lot of the times, right, that delay might lead to the fact that I'm kind of giving up my plus frames a little bit to bait the BC, right? UL does not have to deal with this, because her Oki is the thing that beats the BC, and it's the 50-50. So yeah, does UL having this BC UDP save 50-50, you can add an extra level to do something fake and throw you? Yes. So this actually is very good. This is something that I've not been giving, again, honestly, now that I think about it, UL or Willness credit for it. Now, like, is that the same exact thing should apply? Well, that's, okay, well, no, it's not necessarily true. It's not necessarily true on Willness, because the thing that Willness save jabs with is not his 2-2M or his 5U. It's his close L, right? Yeah. No, no. Willness is more like a regular safe jump. For Willness, what I said applies, right? Willness can safe jab UDPs with his close L. Willness kills you if you fail the 50-50 is the difference. I mean, Willness is better than UL, right? But that's it's not because of this. This is actually something that UL has over, I think, the whole cast. I don't think anyone else. The fact that her safe jab is her mix. This is just a UL thing. It's her thing. Yeah. I mean, that's a huge strength, right? That is a huge strength. That's actually super valid, right? With that in mind, I think I probably was, yeah, like me putting UL as, like, bottom 5 or whatever, like, last patch was probably pretty stupid. Yeah. Okay. That's valid, right? It's such a huge strength. The rest of her suffers for it. Yeah. Because, like, UL has weaknesses, right? She doesn't really have a throw bait. She doesn't have a neutral skip, which makes her very, very weak to zoning. Right, her DP is pretty horrible in terms of the recovery on it. There are, like, UL only DP combos, right? Her, like, the 50-50 in general is not as rewarding as some of the other ones because of this, probably, right? Like, there are problems with this character, certainly, but, like, man, right, man, that is probably an insane enough strength to make up for that. That is kind of valid. Yeah. You know what? I feel some clarity. If y'all could combo off her overhead, she would actually be insane. Yeah. Maybe I get it now. Side Games. Maybe you were cooking on that one. It is crazy to think people can she can on counter hits. Yeah, but that's less common. That's significantly less common to get counter hit by the. It happens certainly, but like, just guessing the wrong block, for example, is not going to get you comboed. It's weird to me. I know a lot of people say that they liked UL better now understanding what her having a 50-50, like, that really gives her identity so much more than everything else, now that I think about it, that, like, the people, like, now the contingent of people who are like, I preferred UL before the rework, like, flavor-wise, are even more confusing to me. Because I'm like, wow, like, even more than I thought, UL's entire identity is centered around that 50-50, huh? Like, they just really gave her, a reason to exist when they did that. CAG can do that too, but the TP setup is more complicated, I guess. Oh, no. CAG is just, like, the best fucking corner, like, Oki situation in the entire game, right? CAG, that's not fair, right? That's like comparing Anila's normals to Catalina. CAG has the single best Oki setup in the whole game, probably. It beats everything except mashing on a wake up, which honestly could beat that too, depending. But like, yeah, no, CAG, that's just not fair, right? Again, this is why, like, my question right now for myself is, am I putting UL in high tier, right? This is a lie? Yeah, whatever. CAG 4H is better than some characters, half joking. My question right now is UL like a high tier character? And I think now that I thought about it, no, the answer is yes. I think I had her like a tier 2 low last patch, and she got buffed a lot in this patch. So the answer is yes, right? UL is that good for sure. But this is when I talk about, like, there's, you know, the good characters, and then there's the demons, there's the moons, stuff like that is what I'm talking about, right? I can pull out the whiteboard to talk to you about how good UL's Oki situation is, and I can be like, yeah, CAG's is just better and easier. Right? Better and easier and resourceless, and not every option is like plus 13, actually. Oh, UL can space her overhead to make it safe? CAG, every option out of CAG's situation is plus 13. Right? And every option combos as, oh my god, that character is so good. That character is so good. Would you say she's in the too good section of she needs a nerf? No, CAG, yeah, definitely. Right? Definitely. All the moons could get a nerf. The upper moons especially, which the more I'm thinking about it, CAG is definitely in there. Oh, I meant UL? No. Because again, it's the same picture, right? The moons and the people who need nerfs are the same people. Outside of, like, maybe, like, it...
You watching?
Like the exception to this will be, like, a character who has, like, one move that is, like, extremely out of whack, but the rest of them is really shit, but it just still makes them, like, a toxic design. In which case, that character probably needs more, like, a rework or something. Where's Narm on your list? Narm is a lower moon, probably. That Narm character is really fucking good.
You watching?
Man. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I feel good about that. Yeah. No, UL, I understand it now. I'm illiterate. What does moon refer to? Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. That'd be Grimnir IMO? There really is a good chance that Grimnir is still a moon. He might have just gone from, like, upper 1 to, like, lower 3 or something like that, but he might really still be there. That's another character I gotta give a think to. Because, like, he's weaker, but man, there's a lot of the really strong stuff about him still just there. We'll do all of this tomorrow. Look forward to it. I'm also looking forward to it too, honestly, because I feel like since the last time I did this, I feel like I've gotten some more interesting insights on how to rank people. But I'm talking about gods and moons. I just want to know who's stronger or not. It's a Demon Slayer thing. Basically, there's a top. Grim is still insane, just way more boring. Yeah. There's a top 12 in my head, almost, or top 13 or something like that, that are higher than everyone else, right? Grim is very strong, but has worse matchup issues. That's valid. I don't know where I'm gonna end up putting. Okay, for people who, like, don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about, I'll probably I might do that shit as moons as well, because that's fun. Even though Demon Slayer is not even, like, my favorite anime or anything. I thought it was cool. It's just like it works out perfectly that I might have, like, 6 low top tiers and 6 high top tiers, so it's kind of fun to have, like, a lower 6 and an upper 6. But yeah, like, when I say moons, I mean, like, high top tier, low top tier, right? And then I probably have a high tier, a mid tier, a low tier, and a bottom tier in my head as well. And I'm not sure, but what I'm saying basically is I'm not sure if Grim is, like, tippity tip top of high tier, or, like, you know, lower end of low top tier. But what about Versuja? Lower moon for sure. That character's crazy. Demon ranking system and Demon Slayer is cool. If only I didn't hate the rest of it. The manga's pretty fun. I liked it. It's nothing, like, it's very... Where does Goku play into this? That's the GOAT. It's very, like, standard shonen, but I feel like... I know this is also, like, not a very popular take because people, you know, hate My Hero Academia, but it feels like My Hero Academia to me, where it's just, like... It's the most standard shonen in the world. They didn't do anything revolutionary, really, except they just executed the formula well, right? Demon Slayer and My Hero are both in that exact same camp to me, where it's like, that makes them good. They're not, like, groundbreaking or anything like that, but, like, they were both just good. Like, they were both good shonen. You know what I mean? They didn't do anything too risky, but they also stuck the landing. Goku's busy keeping Strive functioning. That's so true. This past decade of shonen scares me. Every other sentence I hear about the same anime describes the entire opposite thing. I think there's a lot of, like, for example, I would wager that most people who like really desperately hate My Hero Academia have literally never read it or watched it outside of like the first season of the anime. But the fan base is like one of the worst things on the planet, so that's why they hate it. Listen, man, you know how I feel about people sexualizing children too, man. I don't fuck with that shit at all. But that's not even the artist, man. That's like the weirdos who fucking, like, if I look at the show's damn good. My Hero is, I'll tell you, My Hero's fucking better than JJK. That's for damn sure. JJK fucking fell off a cliff. That show, like, I think if I wanted to get everyone to shoot me in the head, I would say that My Hero was like noticeably better than JJK and Chainsaw Man, and then everyone would kill me. I think that, like, if I had to say one thing to get everyone to kill me, it probably would be that. I feel like, oh, no, I know what I can do. This is unironically an opinion that I hold, is I tell people that I think that My Hero is better than Attack on Titan. You know what I mean? And then I think I probably get put in the stockades. Have people wised up to Attack on Titan yet? Has everyone realized that it's like damn near like it's kind of, you know, I don't know, man. Has anyone realized that the author is a fascist? I don't know. And like it shows in the writing. I don't. Are people still on like, oh, it's peak, it's cinema? I have not watched Attack on Titan. Okay. MHA is better than Attack on Titan. Smile. That's my guy right there. Anyway, that's enough anime talk. We'll do a tier list tomorrow. That should be a good. All anime is bad. That's true, except Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is based. And then we move on. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for me. Which Dragon Ball though? Listen, man, I fuck with all of them. GT has its problems for sure. It's got hype moments and aura. But yeah, I mean, having my silly Rakugo manga is getting an anime? I know that one. I think you're too hope-pilled, I'm afraid. Nah. Would you hear Super described as hype moments and aura? If I want to get the Dragon Ball community mad at me, I tell them that Ultra Instinct is like as good of a transformation as original Super Saiyan, and then I get shot in the head. In terms of like, not just in terms of like how hype it is, but in terms of like how well it was like how earned it felt, and like how real, like how earned it felt, how realistic of a power up it felt, how well it fit to the character, and like how well it was foreshadowed and how well it was written. Ultra Instinct is like arguably as good, if not better, than OG Super Saiyan. It's just that OG Super Saiyan is so goddamn iconic, and I love Super Saiyan. Don't get me wrong, but like Ultra Instinct is that guy, man. I can actually agree with that to some degree. Yeah. Super has a lot of really good writing, and they also assassinate Goku a little too much, right? They assassinate Goku a little too much. Are the only who's seen Dragon Ball Abridged, so I'm allowed to have negative opinions on DBZ? That's valid. I'll say it's better than OG Super Saiyan, but second best. Yeah, I don't know that I would go that crazy. OG Super Saiyan was like a moment, man. I don't want to like have recency bias. I mean, I say recency. Ultra Instinct is like 10 years ago. But like OG Super Saiyan was like, whew. Super Saiyan God is better than Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan? Yeah, Blue is the worst transformation in Super, for sure, right? Blue is the worst transformation in Super. God, I think, is good. God is an important stepping stone for Goku mentally, I think, right? Like him having to accept, because a big part of Super also is like Goku getting the, like, trying to get the, like, I must win at all costs thing finally beat out of Goku, like, by myself. Because it's kind of like, that's kind of the whole, that's one of the whole things throughout all of Dragon Ball, basically, is Goku wouldn't really be able to do any of this shit without people supporting him, right? And that's kind of like what Jiren stands for. Like, Jiren is kind of the final boss of this entire mentality. Like, it is crazy. Listen, if you start getting me talking about Dragon Ball, I will literally never stop, right? But like, it is kind of crazy to me. People talk about like Jiren is like a boring, plain-ass character, and I'm like, they could not have made the point of Jiren as an antagonist more obvious. It's like written for kids. They could not have made the point of Jiren as an antagonist more obvious if they fucking threw it at your head. And people go, yeah, he's just like a big strong guy. No, he's literally the embodiment of the Saiyan idea of like fighting by yourself and not needing people to help you, and like he's like the literal logical extreme of like Goku and Vegeta in the Buu saga. You know what I mean? And, like, Goku literally doesn't beat him by himself. Like, even when he masters Ultra Instinct and shit like that, he still can't beat him by himself because that's the fucking point, right? Like, the entire point is that you can accomplish more together than by yourselves, no matter how strong you might be individually. I see people find him boring, but it's kind of by design, in my opinion. I think that's it, right? Like, Jiren is... Exactly, right? Jiren is the guy who has nobody and has nothing and just seeks, you know... all he seeks is greater power for the sake of power, and he just wants to be the strongest and all of it, right? And that's what makes him the kind of person that he is. If you're like, Jiren is like a boring, empty shell of a character, welcome to the point, right? Like, it's he's a foil for Goku. He's what Goku could have been with his mentality, right? Like, Goku's mentality primes him to be Jiren, right? It's just that, and like that general Saiyan mentality, Vegeta has to kind of accept this too, right? Like, he can't win the tournament of power by himself. He has to rely on Goku, and Goku has to rely on him, and has to rely on everyone else, right? Like, Jiren is the logical extreme of that Saiyan mentality, and guess what? It makes you a fucking shithead. It makes you a terrible person, right? I don't know, man. Jiren is peak on top pretending he's not, yeah. And on top of all of this, there's hype moments in Aura. Like, listen, man. I understand Dragon Ball is, you know, I'm not gonna tell you that Dragon Ball is like goddamn, I don't fucking know, insert like incredibly deep philosophical treatise on the human condition or something like that. Like, certainly a lot of the times Akira Toriyama was just drawing things that he thought they were cool. But like, I think people go way too far the other way. There's a lot more. There's a reason that Dragon Ball is as popular as it is, and it isn't because things look cool, right? Lots of things look cool. Lots of things look cool, and they don't resonate with people like that. There's a lot of, like, the young people talk about, like, you know, how Dragon Ball inspired them to do X or Y or Z. That doesn't come from just Vegeta having big muscle blowing up big building, right? There's real shit in there. Disagree, but it's too late to argue, personally. I mean, valid. You're entitled to your opinion. But I think, Dragon Ball isn't high art. It's not like, oh my god, it's the deepest thing in the history of the world. It is, at the end of the day, targeted at, like, 13-year-old boys, right? But there is a lot more to chew on there, and a lot more to, like, take away from than people give it credit for, I think. It is certainly not... Yeah, it's certainly not just, like, surface level hype moments in Aura. It's cool that people yell at each other, whatever, right? Yeah, the manga stuff is really cool these days. Like, I love that they're actually separating, you know, like, the paths that Vegeta and Goku are going down per, like, each... honestly, and Gohan, and Piccolo, and Broly. Like, there feels like a lot more relevant fighters, and they all are developing their own paths. They're not just all trying to get Super Saiyan 1 and 2 and 3. Listen, man. If Shueisha or whoever the fuck owns the IP wasn't trying to, like, actively kill the IP, I would tell you that, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, current Dragon Ball might be some of the best character writing that Dragon Ball's ever had. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's also a high bar. That's a high bar. Not Dragon Ball's writing, but the analysis of Jiren. Oh, that's valid. That's valid. I'm not saying that Jiren is, like, actually the super exciting character to watch, but I think if you look at him and you go, that is a boring shell of a man, you should go one layer deeper and go, why is he like that? And then that's the point. That's why he's like that, right? Jiren is a weird, boring shell of a man. I really loved hits, yeah. Gohan, my boy, my favorite boy, is finally becoming relevant again. I mean, Gohan's relevant. Come on, Gohan has been relevant for a long time. He hasn't been, like, I guess he hasn't been top tier since, like, the Cell Saga, which I guess was like 20 years. I don't know, I'm leaving. Have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow for a tier list. Dragon Ball heads unite, man. This show is pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty fucking good, man. It's pretty fucking good. Does being humiliated losing count as relevance? Listen. Don't talk to my boy like that. I'll be there because you start while I'm in school. Get fucked, nerd. Graduate. But yeah. Peace.